by HMA Office of the Special Prosecutor na so ye no eye adwumaso mo man Ghana panti hwe na o man pass sa bill no na enrada mrahye bedwafie mu ho no ma no aba beto dwa se eye road traffic amendment bill no 2025 no ade se wo matimi agye atuma asese ya no omo twi okada ne pragia ewo man Ghana hanom no enei ya mo wo mu tumi krata na se bia ya mo mu kwan so betimi aye adwuma wo man Ghana hanom a bibia ensi omu kwan na emra bi eka ho ya de kase bonu kwa kopie mu nkrofo ama so na aba beto dwa se America mampanyini ade se Kenyafo mako dunum 15 sesi an ochire ma ya de se omu ogbo omu edo makwa kopie mu ewo mu krom ebusianse mi kan se mu ehu na me de ba besom wo se anopa no nsia kase bo happy 98.9 FM din dia bana santenansa na no yentwe ehu simam na me ba me kire nsim ni mu dia kire mu Abusia mama nsamu akwa babiem na wasese wasugusu a wuti anopa no nsia kase bo happy 98.9 FM afejibre na menchre kase bo ni momfancho na no da anapanyini pa wodadom dodo na no yera mahama yarega ana afensi no eye deputy minority rape ade se wonum di bill bi koto fie mrahye bedwafie mu na se private member bill no ni nyina ne se office of the special prosecutor na asoye no ehu behia se ebeyi afri ho no mokra afri se wonum chirima asoye no ye nhye de hu ade ko potia omu ye wo man Ghana ha eni asoye betimi aba obi sobo se enipa asomesi aye sei enkomra onkochi nipa ne yemfa ne nkokọ me enye sei na se ye nhye de hu hwe e wo man Ghana ha nti wonom the bill koto na sebedwafie mu se ehu behia se na sebedwa ne be passe se na be ya yebetimi ayi office of the special prosecutor every o man Ghana ha no mokra afri so o man ne bo no ho ka yenhye de hu mfaso bia ewo ne so na no nenam so ma enra dankrata efri mampanyini asoeye ebaaye na nkrata ni mu nsem ne se eye private member bill eye dom dodo ne de koto mrahye mu se nke be ya yem passe na office of the special prosecutor yenyin free honom no mampanyini kirema hwen na wonom ani hu dwuma kra me kire se hwen no man passe e wo mrahye mu efi se office of the special prosecutor eye asoeye se ewo honom etu kata hye kankan proya se ekoso ewo man Ghana hanom eno na je se nkrata e baaye no nipa ne nsa ehya se eye Felix Ofosukwache wono ana chese wokasa edema mampanyi ana ode nsemu enyina etu dwachima office of the special prosecutor no ubepie mu o man Ghana hanom eye asoye hu hia yie papa omu bua tu kata hye kankan proya ekoso o man Ghana hanom ase entino entimi mase yebetimi eyi asoye no ede afri honom sa na no na jese enkrata no ese to office of the special prosecutor for say onya ne niema yi onfa niema ntoto akwan mu se na be o man Ghana ma ebenya ne mu didie na ema se nei we kase yenyi free ho echina we kase yenyi sa asoye ne free honom enje no ada office of the special prosecutor enkrata free man panyina asoye by say private member bill wonom de kotu na sebedwafie mse nke be ya nka asa asoye no yenyi free honom kra man panyini chirima omuntwentwe omu na se fi say office of the special prosecutor no sa asoye no ade se ewo ne duma sonko a odi edebo omani tu kata hye kankan proye asena na no dakra no ade se National Peace Council foko pimo ho mampanyini chirema ade se sa asoye ne ehu hia pa wo hye wono bo se yentimi nyi asoye ni emfiri honom nti nei se wo mu de akwakotum na sebedwafie mi se yempaze bill ni enyi mfiri honom de a mampanyini esre se enya de se betimi ayi sa asoye no ede afiri ho abusia ewo sansem kro ye mu a eye dom dodo no ede sa bill no koto honom se nke be ya office of the special prosecutor yenyi mfiri honom no ana chese enu ada mampanyini nkrata e ba ye no wo ka wo mrahye bedwafie mu ana eye second deputy minority rape Habib Ejusu ana chese ode nsem otu dwachiri ma mampanyini John Dramani Mahama ontimi nkyere de mrahye bedwane enye Mmarahyɛbadwa no de bill aba beto hɔnom sɛ ɔmu yi afiri hɔnom a ɛba ne sɛ ana mampanyi John Dramani Mahama etimi ɛka kyerɛ dɔm dodoɔ ne sɛ saa bill no wɔnum ntwam okyerɛ ma na deɛ mampanyi John Dramani Mahama o no na ɛba bɛkyerɛ Mmarahyɛbadwa no sɛ ɔmu nyɛ sei ana sɛ ɔmu nyɛ sei ɛno adam Mmarahyɛbadwa fie mu nsɛm ɔde to dwa abra na wɔka sɛ mampanyi John Dramani Mahama ontimi nkyerɛ deɛ Mmarahyɛbadwa no ɛbɛyɛ wɔ Mmarahyɛbadwa fie mu hɔ no abusua yɛntie ne nsɛm a ɔkaeɛ no bi.
Because of the inadequate releases of parliament and the executive want to control parliament, now the president is dictating to members of parliament. When the majority chief whip and the majority leader file or intend to file a private member's bill, the president is telling them to reduce it. Why? Their oversight, their rule as members of parliament. Because of what? To withdraw. We have the official letter from the presidency to the members of parliament. But he has instructed that you should withdraw it, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, the executive have no authority to dictate what happened in Parliament, Mr. Speaker.
Any awuti ye a second deputy minority whip Habib Idrusu eno adam Mmarahyɛbadwa fie mu mampanyin nkrata wo de ba ye se office of the special prosecutor wonom de akwakoto Mmarahyɛbadwa fie mu se nka hu behia se beyi na free hɔ no mampanyin kyirima yendimi nyi aso eni free hɔ no musa na se Habib din nsɛm to dwa se ne de mampanyin ene de take ti Mmarahyɛbadwa no mampanyin na kyerɛ de Mmarahyɛbadwa no beka ana kyese uti bi no na yegusu agina mu e wo Mmarahyɛbadwa fie mu na eno adaba beto dwa se Road Traffic Amendment Bill 2025 no ade se wono matimi agye atum e wo Mmarahyɛbadwa fie mu ni nyina ne se nei okada pragia eni niema bebre wo man Ghana ha tricycles ahodo wo man Ghana ha no edidi dwuma so ne sesi ade yagye wono matum first de no na yanyi wono ntum ti broni beka se illegal enei ababe ye legal na enu ada Mmarahyɛbadwa fie mu ana kyese omutimi gituma ne nyina ne se omusikyema eba bebo yie pa ama akoniaba ho nsɛm so no etimi etumpɔn ɛwɔ man Ghana hanom na nipa wogina Mmarahyɛbadwa fie mu kasa ayɛ Minister for Transport Yera Joseph Yakub Bukari ana ɔde nsɛm utu gyachima saa bill ya yagye atomuri ɛbɛbo yie papa ama mebuna wɔno mo man Ghana hanom mu ni dwuma yɛ nso no omatimi anya dwuma yɛ fi se nei okada adwuman mebunu bebre mu o man Ghana hanom matu aguso mu yi a kyese anya asem kuma akra enti bill ya yagye atom bebo ama nkrofo bebre do mu ho ahye matimi aye amanyuma atimi aba o man Ghana hanom eno nkoto nkye a wo kyerem a enye se bi yagye atom ni yagye atom o nemom emra wo ho emra wo ho ne se ne driver fo a wono mu o man Ghana ha meche wo mu twi ehyen emra ewo o madwuma ho no sa pepepepepepepe ana okada de ne so emra wo ho ochirema untimi enum nsa emfa nkwa nkotwi okada ne bi eyade se tiamra so wo okada driver na wo num nsa edi twi okada ne bia ene aposifo oche ne ehu so wanom nsa ene watomra eyade se emra ne bediu pa eno nkoto nkye a wochirema eye road safety mra ne nyina so no eyade se e guide sa eye ade a wonom agye atum nti eno ada kopie mu Mmarahyɛbadwa fie ma eyade se eye wokada for na say Road Traffic Amendment Bill 2025 no omatimi agye atum wo Mmarahyɛbadwa fie ma sezi ade pragia okada ene niema ekeka ka ho nyina no ni nyina ba bedi dwuma so wo man Ghana hanom Mmarahyɛbadwa fie mo so afo a wo hwe akwante mpon ho nsem odi tu dwa no entie bi.
We've been having a lot of issues that has to do with our road users, and this bill seeks to bring about some stricter punishment to road users, bring about safety measures to the road users, and also provide for the effective and efficient usage of our roads. The bill seeks to provide for limits in determination of alcohol concentration in our drivers. Of late, we have realized that a lot of accidents are due to human factor. That includes drivers driving under alcoholic content, and also under stress driving. And this bill seeks to bring about the limitation from 0.08% of alcohol concentration in drivers to 0.05%. And this, we believe, will help sanitize our roads. Again, Mr. Speaker, it also seeks to provide for the usage of motorcycles and tricycles for commercial purposes, for fair-paying activities. This will create jobs for our youth who are desirous to earn a living or have employment within the road transport sector. Again, Mr. Speaker, it also seeks to reduce age limit from 25 years to 21 years, those who are interested in having employment in the transport sector. All this is also determined to develop a standard in our transport system, especially our seat belts, our protective gears.
Any awuti ye a minister for transport Yera Joseph Bukari and Radam Rashebe Fie mobile a one muji ma manfo muchi okada pragia tricycles a hodro wo man Ghana hanumene ya jiatu muso ede ye juma chese emre wo ho no na chese Radam eye oswafo ejina mu wo Rashebe Fie ma ode nsem we nyina etudwa Abuja yentu asem ne so emfama kwadwo opon kroma eye ofuanse ayire bi mrahebedwani ana enu adode nsem tudwa mrahebedwafie mi se enke hu behia asem mrahebedwa no na asem mrahebedwafo no ebetwa sikabotie bi di ato ho no mama wo mu se na be ye betimi abo mu pa na mu dwumadi mu di e mrahebedwafie mu ho ochiema ene sikabotie bi te se 1.6 billion ese etwa to ho no mam na hyebedwane bia evise obepie mu mrahebedwa mu ho no ma omu offices ahodo no eya ade se omu wo eye nkrofo omu ye adwuma wo mu ema omu secretaries ene omu keka anka ho se etwa mrahebedwane twa se sikabotie bi sa ato ho no ma ebeboa omu pa amomu so omu dwumadi omu die no etimi akonkan ochiema se na what district assembly command fund ana afenso National Health Insurance Fund na eboa eye district ahodo no eya ade sem na hyebedwafo no so yes ama o ma ebebo mu ye papa ochirema na obepie mu wo mu offices ahodo na kame esa akande bi kra yes omutimidi ye adwuma boa mu adwuma ne koso no sa akande no nya de so mu wo bi eno nkoto nchen a eya ade se nie market ngiti bi yes omu de boa wo mu constituency ahodo no so no sa nie ma ni nyina ebi no afi se na hyebedwafo no kande a na se sikaboten ese de ban wo mu no yemfa ma wo mu tie hu behia se na hyebedwa no wonom behwe no matimi atwa sikaboten bi ato a ma wo mu se na be yo mu dwumadi wo mu di wo na hyebedwa fie mu no sika ne bebo wo machi dom no matimi aye ne yie onobo opon kromanse mo de tu dwanra da wo na hyebedwa fie mu no yentie bi.
For an arm of government that is responsible for legislation and, more importantly, oversight, the attention that is given to making budgetary allocations to Parliament should be taken a lot more seriously than it is being done now. And we would like to urge strongly on the executive to consider the proposal that a percentage of expenditure should be benchmarked to Parliament as an arm of government. Mr. Speaker, the second point is about strengthening the oversight function. We've made some progress in providing offices for MPs in Accra, here in the Job 600 precincts. But Mr. Speaker, as has been mentioned, MPs have to be meeting constituents in their living rooms, in their bedrooms, in their courtyards, in churches, and in mosques, because MPs still do not have the basic tools of an office and minimum staff in the constituencies to be able to attend to constituents. A lot of constituents complain that I'm looking for my MP, I can't find him, I'm calling him, I can't reach him. It's because we haven't provided a structured channel through which constituents can engage with their members of parliament, which is an office for the member of parliament, and at least some basic staff in the constituency to enable the member of parliament.
Any awuti ye honorable Kwadwo Opon Kroma enu adam na hyebedwa fie mu ana chesode ensem we nyina atudwa na Criminal Investigation Department CID for mu ne Ghana Police Service na afensu no Bank of Ghana for ana cheso matimi aka abo ma umachi nipa mako 41 na ne nyina ne se omudi suma sidwa yesika ewo man Ghana hanom no ana kyese o kwa omu se obesesen sika wa hanom ana na so omu sesan sama o same che omu sesan sika ewo ye dwaman ahodo so a omu nam kwampa so ana se ye mu nkrata bia se omu sesan se sika no na enra de nkrata ba ye no public relation officer Emma eye CID na kyese odi nsem we nyina ebetu dwa wonum se omu ka nyina ne se December bosome no ada na etoso nkono ana kyese wonum bowura tudu Nkrumah Circle airport na afensu no osu ana kyese omutime kwacheche nkrofo bi a kyese nkrofo no omumfiri oman Ghana hanom o ebi free Togo ebi free Benin Nigeria na afensu Ghana fo ana kyese omutime echeche sa nkrofo ne sa no wonom kyerema ya de se omuchichi wo mu no ene sika bote a enye sika kuma akra ana kyese omutime agi free omu ho omu kyerema ya de se Benin sika wo mu Nigeria sika naira no ebi wom ene omu bobo so sika omutimi agi free omu nsem na na zo mu de nsem etudwa echima eya ade se sa operation ya nso no na November bosome na de toso aduonu wono makwa akopie mu osu Oxford Street ana afenso na Nkrumah Circle etimi aye bi achi enipa mako 28 na eno na jezo mu de nsem utudwa chima ya ade se sa nkrofo no Ghana fo binom ene nkrofo omu mfiri omaya nkrofo omu free nkrofo amanso nyina no ade se ebi wom kra omu ye nhyehyeye se omu de bi kwa akopie mu ewo eye Accra Circuit Court na jezo mu de nsem utudwa chima ade se wonom chi wo mu no ene mu de omu koto afia se asese amene okasa die yama ebi mu bills a omu ye nhyehyeye de bi mu akwa akopie mu ewo asemdi bia na eno na jezo Bank of Ghana fo nsem omu de tudwa na echima se wo your mind Ghana ni na opese wo sesen sika ko obi a yama ne license ana se kopie mu ewo bank netimi ekosesa osika no wono mo tetetete nkwan chen yeso mo sesa sika ni nyina no ade se omu ni tumi krata bia omu wie no musa de kokobo kwa amasa nkrofo ni nyina se so omu anyai na se ye chi wo mu dia ene ye chi wo na eso mu a emra kese pa ana chese ebetimi adiu ebusa inva kasebo ni nkonkopie mu nkrofo amaso na US men na ba beto dwa se Kenya fo mako dunum 15 de se amene okasa de ade se ye do mu e ba bepie mu e wo mama so na enkrata e ba enu chirema sa Kenya fo mako dunum no ade se huru kasem ana tese mu di e wo US men ade se bi ho nso wo no mu ni nkrata eno nenam so ama bambofo a wo no mu America men ensa timia so mu chirema ene Kenya fo mako dunum 15 de se amene okasa de ye bo mu di o mafri Kenya men US menim akwa akopie mu ewo Kenya men na se nsema na se nkrata e free US aba beto montene so eno no abuja mami nyina sa asem we so na no pano nsi aka se bo amede be somo e wo happy 98.9 FM no memfa ni nyina ensi wa hanom na wakase ebo ni mu no ensema wote ye no
na kase ebo no de pa na wo pe wo ho
Ghana mampanyi His Excellency John Dramani Mahama enene ode nsemo etudwa echema sa private member bill a eye domdodo no de kotu dwa wo na hye bedwa fim se hu behia se Office of the Special Prosecutor ye be ye free honom no mampanyi John Dramani Mahama chima hu behia se ye betwentwen so na enada baba betodwa se manfo a wonum edi eye Road Traffic Amendment Bill na hye bedwa fim 2025 ade se yatimi age atuma ni nyina ne se oma omutwi okada wo Ghana hanom no sesi ade ya ma omutumi krata na se bia sesi ana legalize no ade ama oma ombetimi edi omudwuma ebusanse mi kan se we hu na me de besom wo sa no pa no nsia kasebo e wo happy 98.9 FM din di abna asante me sorry so na me sorry so the happy morning show Madam Fati Shaibu Ali ede to aso ede amamu makramo
Yes, you know football like Casey Brennan Druso. Na Michelle Ghana line up on one will be a crado. What's the The ninja some say. Winners ya who will be to me a show when this one dear live. GCB part to pop promo na da Roma. Save winning not call.
Anio, deposit
deposit 300 Ghana cedis and near brosa, but with GCB savings and our current account nimu, and found sanka, then points ni bebre.
And your Makonya would be winning mega gantwana chedia was me biano nyakesie. TV set,
Hoka,
freezers,
washing machine ni keka hu bebre.
and you pay when ankasa. Ye mwako share sing na football akensi no. GCB pack to pop promo befa hu kanyina. For which promo no free December 2025, kosi April 2026.
Ishishaka krawo hu. Promo yani enele na kabom de bro. Our Caritas lottery platform so.
GCB, your bank for life.
Big go. Hey, we are there. Say out there. We go. Everybody take a seat. Make you feel variety. Big go. Refreshing and exciting. Yeah, we love. Big go. For the party, Agbonaya. Big on Naya. GMO Baniwaya. Big on Nami Philly. Cola cocktail. Apunana coconut. Lemon lime strawberry. Tamarind grape orange. Big go. Take a sip and feel it vibes. Big go. Big on taste and big on refreshment. Big go. Take a sip and feel it vibes. Big go. Big on taste and big on refreshment. Big on taste, refresh your vibes.
I'm a me, what's up? I'm a me, what's up? So a boy, you ma, don't pay a good pump, so is a sakin in Jawa. One boy chen, you can't see a bon susua. A1, I go per a memo sensu, shunku. Happy FM was abo. Happy FM and Jinkwa.
Yamamwachio, Niamakwaba, about happy morning shows, happy 98.9 FM.
For all the news updates, trending topics, good music, and unbiased analysis of various issues, listen to the Happy Morning Show on Happy 98.9 FM. We are your morning companion.
Mamanda ETV na onye Happy FM so ase. In fact, no currently there, Mabaya MP, the very first media platform I mean as a parliamentarian was the ETV media platform. And
Breakfast TV.
Yes, because the Nimpana me na appear on brother our NDC side Mutala Mohammed, you know. So then if you are browsing a Happy FM, you know. So it was at ETV in Kakanga, and then you know the party now said, oh, call this other station, and all. So ETV, I don't want to say more exposure kahubina yedu bibia yedu nti bonso no edwuma pa moye okoda wonye edwuma na wonfamboa oman Ghana because meye wanye yekebima minkebi
basifa bibia me ka say Happy FM won e guy Happy keeper na me kope ka keeper pen drive ma chip pitching mo kanu krepa Yada masifa happy die yan timu ana special media man timu da kwa intiminta da masini mun cheshe ya ni kama formuna mu kama yi ya men kama wono mo no yin na ho adi na no kwenu the bible says to no kwenu ton o ton da chi e ben abuti asuka timu kwa nyakupo mo no nchita.
What's the scientific name for prekese?
Thank you. Tetraptera tetrapura.
Pardon me?
Tetraptera tetrapura.
So, what as a biochemist, what are the benefits of prekese?
Thank you very much. I'm sure you know. Serious. In fact, it is a fruit that I worked on extensively as a researcher. It has a lot of active principles, medicinal, that depending on your situation can be good for your health, for hypertension, for other, you know.
Last Joe, Omonama Bonti Otumi in Pabua.
Edema buy an share, ja buy an issue, ekuta ye. Edenam kwan ho ne mami hu no anode ne nsa gu ni te say ma bregu. Now that is my kind of girl. Eno ho nyum na obo na no pay no. Na nkenya asema ye den na osori anopa Friday tututu say wo mbo nyamenyum kakra. Enyum ne we, enyum ne masa. O mbo nyamenyum kakra. Now that is my kind of girl. That is as I waka che ni so ntie o. Make a man lose. Wait. And when I heard love can make me feel so good. Yanko for a weather update from Ghana Meteorological Agency for her Emerald. Sene beya. Ubehu the echo wo Ghana ha as far as the weather is concerned. Na me see anope ye be adwuma yi. In fact ahemachin ye be adwuma yi. Traffic a esi krom no. Enye ketwa. And I see 12 December mponie. Na 19th. And you jow 19th there Mr. Amin to me ma. Because me cry last year pa. Said 20th or said 22nd or yes. And now 23rd. Na me nam eye taifa achimota ekwan no so. Opa eye achimota mo ne ho a wo kọ na. Na me fiwa aka kete mampole. Me tika mu na agi me ni nsuo. Because we am gira no fiwa on ne sa. Na me car. Act like a child. Me car no me ntumi mpia nkọ eni me ntumi mpia nkọ echire me ntumi mpia nsi nche. Just traffic no was terrible. I wanna fly. Since then I'm say me ya Fati. I wanna fly. Enya dia. Anytime between 20th and 24th, Messi Krum. Baby, I want traffic and it is saying. Wait to me to tell Christmas in your Mary. And I want to say, yeah, won't train last minute. Oh, train if you're there, baby. And feel free about better no. Ubedu fear now I to. Me say anytime I call my collar rush hour biano. Medu fear na me hunam nyina me ya pempe ma man for do ma beti be pempem no. Enya sem ketua. Na su usi town na wa hwe hu yie. A driver for one so yesre mo ada. Somewhat statistics ni bi. Enko yie this year. Munya botre ema emo ade up to accident numbers no. Yesre mo. Mama yendi Christmas no asumdue mu ni enigye mu. It's a happy season. Ya waje nkwa ma yenti yesre mo ada. E mama Christmas ni ndane areho emma ebusua. Welcome to the Happy Morning Show. Ghana Meteorological Agency anope anope mo famba ada awono omanga so mo ka ho asem no. Ama omakempema na ayomu awono ama ndana yedo. Because we evening forecast na wa ha o. Ghana Meteo. Evening forecast na sifrim pon asare na de bae. Say nipa na e wo sa no pe no oba de yin bae wada o. Any whether embayo we shaway. Because we be a debia me kofa no. I can't believe last update was 13 hours ago, mother.
And I'm like, of the future, the life is now. It's not about getting rich, but the question is how. Without Christ in my life, I'm like an empty vessel. And if the word will guide me, I don't have to wrestle. Sometimes I backslide like the MJ dance, or maybe fall victim to some devilish plans. But if I go on my knees and I pray to Jah, He will protect and take me out of these bars. And the word in the book kinda builds my hope. But these bad situations kinda make it hard to cope. I really thank Thank God for bringing B up in my life. The only problem, she can't afford to be a broke wife. My frustrations make it feel like I always push.
Okay, Obiba Afro ama Ninsaka.
Like I'm running from myself.
Enti yemfa update no emrewe.
Your life is I am the best.
Anope almost say yebenya early morning mist or fog patches that will form over a year places within the southern half of a year the country. And no be affective visibility senya de bia ye kanu no nti mesrew wonam sa ekwan no so na wahwe yie. Yebenya sunny conditions with occasional cloudiness and also be prevailing across southern coastline and inland areas, you know. Now, for no part of northern sector, ebenya experiencing varying intensities of a year, the dry and hazy conditions, similar amidst sunny and hot temperatures, and no also in the afternoon. After your moon catcher, you say a year sa cold ne bana jo any anopa tutu no a gusua air course where no beko upper regions no emu.
Getting all that I want, and if it looks like you're slipping and your girlfriend's tripping, quit hitting the pipe, the liquor that you're sipping. Know that Christ is the answer that you're skipping. Nobody knows tomorrow.
Beauty forecaster, Mercy Efa Party.
Nobody knows tomorrow. I can't be living in sorrow. Inyeko never told me nekeso. Nyango go mi abako sheko kula ni kula ni kula ni kula ni kula. Hey nyako kula. Inyedo. Ni kenyedo ni do. Inyedo. Hey adani wa. Bono nyewa. Bono hawa wala kejemo bono kwa wono inye ne do inye toledo inye tomido inye loife inye babu inye ni mayana godo inye ni mafele negedo inye ni mabashikado inye ni mabanya fredo Arabesa makata meni na mihumuni baby bine my baby you driving me crazy in corporate people send me I'm in myself I'm feeling for you almost in myself
it was a yaw what you should do where she a girl for fro and your person impressing no young gonna show na yenja sem mano. Yeah, the headlines of the newspapers no Ebro Medin Ede Fati Shaibu Ali Mene Prince Poakwa Eyim Brown and AD Dumai baby as a fa will be an pay chiano the sign Emma Yako Bim I
Kojo any dakotomo gem.
Oh pa
naming Muse Wati Wati we yashena no oh your friend is simple Wati then
Nka
wakai me pa wate besenyo okay wate besenyo e de ahye na noma ene okasa uka hwi kra onkasa oboni terenkosa okasa kwadwo hyeden na oboni terenko nti menu akwadwo baby a obia ye ma hyeden ya ba ye wo Kristo mugidie se unua pene no nyame e de ne kra esieyi nti enya sa gidie no se bra peni nyame e de ne kra esieyi nti mama nso yako emaye mama yako emaye onim se Fati ye amamre mu no se obawu a wo shefita.
Okay, why is that
I think say we will need education.
Yes, we do.
We will need education. Menim de enti a se obanwu da na owu a yemfa se oba enwu da deɛ obɛdi kan wu no sɛ wohyɛ fitaa nyɛ sɛ obiara hyɛ tuntum no nko adeɛ sɛ wohyɛ fitaa mennim deɛ nti ɔmoyɛ saa nti ebi obi tie onim deɛ nti a especially akamfoɔ menim akamfoɔ I don't know of the other tribes no but menim sɛ yɛn akamfoɔ deɛ sɛ wɔbɛdi kan oba a ɔdi kan owu anaasɛ sɛ wɔba mfiri mu da na deɛ ɔbɛfiri mu no sɛ ɔyɛ panin o sɛ ɔyɛ akwadaa o wohyɛ fitaa nti wonim a na ɔde aba nti ma yɛma yɛ maame no yɛ akɔ ɛɛden sɛ ɔte ase na ɔba nsi obiara believe sɛ ɔwo a sɛ ne ma ne timi sie no nti sɛ wodi kan sie wo ba deɛ yɛ na ɛya nti mama ɔnhyɛ den ɛna anɔpɛ ne abusuafoɔ no nyinaa nuanom ne ɔmo aka nyinaa obiara nhyɛ den
yɛntoa ɛyɛ dwumadie no so yɛmfa the chronicle ɛnhyɛ aseɛ Proverbs 14:15 the simple believes every word but the prudent gives thought to his steps. Banner headline Mahama ready to fight bribery and corruption. Sesia no ukopie mu ewo ehemfa kwana omo etu aban sesia yi. Eno no citizens no na omo is it Beirut or Belarus? Omo na mehwehwe na mede aba na eno no nyina de kronti America saa no corruption omo say ame omo corruption no adulso ewo m krom obi anya ho hwe entity mamufo no na tesi monten so na wohu numbers na mekra me yem hyehye me say stampede bi betumi esi ama government na resign say yenye bia ai enti corruption no ade ata yanhwe ho asem anka bebi ade ye ba koduru no we cannot contain it enti president say ono de why ready pa say bribery and corruption no obeti efi ho na asisi ano onu nti se munim enra na obi ba eni abreko ka ho asem say na OSP na yadena majority leader oni ne whip omutumi ede private members bill ekotum na omo eka say yenyi OSP enfiri ho yentwa office no
yengu
office no yentwam wa bra president so akoka wo ba bi say premature sesi ade de aba ene say president aka kire omo say omo nyi sa bill no enfiri ho ene ho nso nsem de bebre eba na minim owi wa no sesi ano enya de ni beje because onu de say office no say nipa na oda anu no
but say
ne ninje ho
no but say because of separation of powers president ni ho kwan so be kachire parliamentarian de omunye
on kan chrom de omunye
it's amount to the statement free in office by no is amount to interference
one I will say no I will say aka say adena majority leader aka say na president ika say when they
me say eyemi nwanwa say president enye aware the American ran say Fati Pacho me enye manu sibone the American ran say me say I was surprised say na president enye aware because tamwa president can sa asem no can say is premature say ye be good the office of the special prosecutor na sa brena na ne leader or parliament in fact or a leader majority leader and leader of government business or parliament enti ansana abandi bibia beko parliament no in fact the majority leader sit in cabinet or a cabinet member enti ansana major decision bia sa ebeba no or ya aware enti it cannot be said say onipa ane ne tena cabinet yes adi we on kan chiro because on lead the agenda or parliament enu nti na me say me nwanwa no senka president an kan hwe wo ho Fati ena leaders mienu e parliament de omoye na kamini asem bia meka but so omoye wie president enya we na omoye wie a I think say it should end there. The statement from the office of the president in Fati amount to interference because president interfere in what happens over the floor of the house. What the wasem beko the so mo yema no on be ama but the beko so ho ne de president who ni say so for president to say oh omontwe sign any ade na no it's by separation of powers what the president is doing is amounting to interference.
That was say country na make no Bulgaria. Omo and mass protest ama government are resigning Senate introduces mandatory annual pension certificate renewal from April 2026. Is it? Because OBC for about 2 years in here, after 70 years every year or say birth month bia oko ema omu hu so da so tiase se ne be ya ombeko so etua ne senate na ma no enti me hu ad konti omu say introduces because ade omu che say ekoso unless say omu de digital one account.
Omode other name bi aka.
You don't have to go to the office to do that. Ghana must iconize Bagbin Yaoban and Kasa same way. Chinese ambassador demands balanced reporting on mining sector. And also Hanuma Ubetmi Enyebi a kind trade between Ghana and China booms. Sasso and on the question of a third term, an open letter to President Mahama, Seth Ewuku, and a writer, new DHRP report exposes digital risks facing young HIV patients. Lejo Kuku MP, MCE, inspect Bend School, and also Wahanum. Sasso and Ator has $517 million debt to clear. MD ena eka enti se amoka se to aye viable yi na chese omo beda ho etua ka no omu wi a ansa ye behu se ye benya mfaso a Sasso ena Goldfields Kuto is mining personality of the year eno ewa ha yembonra your brothers and sisters Nigeria maimwe our lives in danger. Senators protest withdrawal of Our lives in danger. Senators protest withdrawal of police orderlies from VIPs. Army eliminates notorious bandit leader Kalamu in Sokoto. Insecurity, we are not sincere with Nigerians. Sultan blast faith leaders. I did my best for PDP, but everything is falling apart now. Governor Adeleke, Osun State, Ena Ekasa Semweya. Anope Ofa the chronicler Ubenyebi Akan.
Mepacho yemfa the Ghanaian Times and twaso ene anope without office of the special prosecutor. Withdraw OSP repeal bill president orders. Asem we na America. It should not be an order by the president. Your Excellency.
I don't think president ordered though.
But no, Fati, but you have the statement. So, bet me, I think it's just 2 paragraphs. Statement and referee the office of the president. By and no, Ghanaian Times. Ediabasa withdraw OSP repeal bill. President orders into no. And somewhere where Ministry of Food and Agriculture launches proper project to support farmers and also GRA intensifies crackdown on tax defaulters in Accra into an idea Fati and grow for watch or papa. Nina say GRA for munya shares or blue vessel. No more the TC Krumudia, yea, and Samaba, S and Crawford Janessa. Parliament passes Okada bill. And they Fatisonum say, and Tianedia Okada no, Ababa Yemra, Ewo Memuha, Ababa Yemra. Enti enya afi na oye driver na hu mo pese o de car bomb no pacho omodwuma omo ye no se enye illegal legal enti ya na yato ye bo ase e de amomo omo nso omo ride no e omo nto omo bo ase udu traffic na wagina because uko Beni
enti all the
any
things
Togo
that
any ade
there were things and do I say things there were nyoma bia it had to be how do I? And you might be an was say leading to the passage of bill no. And you might was say say we need a training school for Okada because ye nibi. Enti we sorry na wa ku suya.
Fati, it's okay. A campaign promise. It has to be fulfilled.
We needed that. There were a few things with the bill as it was. No more kase was almost sensisemu. And then stakeholder consultation. Yeah, aquine our roads. Is it accommodative of commercial Okada activities? Any idea? Licensing issues, age, any idea? Omokai. Did we meet those requirements? Answer. Yeah, pass yana. I would want to know that. Say, Joel. So to me, because with the union more, to me, my ensaka omo leadership na.
Okay.
Nanka ye biso omo. How passage omo taking.
Okay, so maybe we can go back to it later. And yen twaso. Na yen by an idea parliament. There road traffic amendment bill no. There omo amending no. Ede accommodate Okada. Aka ho bi first na Okada enka ho ene yi omo de omo aka ho enura ene course e wo floor of parliament into yen hye so first lady meets ministers wives association of the assemblies of God church say onim say Mame Lodina Mahama Ghana ye first lady ono in fact or ye member of the assemblies of God church oni ni wure nyina na onim say omuwo ekuo asofo omoyeremo ene asofo kunumo pacho enye emema nko a ene ya asofo ewo de asori no mu emema nso ya asofo nti omu
the story says spouses and almost wives.
Okay, we your wives. Okay, enti wives. Enti we share asofo ahoro a ewo asori no mu nyina omoyeremo eno ne omo edi nkomo. Omu to adwen said the beya development any ade ebekoso eno mbe use asore no na ma development e de akoso enti eno ene ye nsem a ye ka eho asem God against no
ye man go ko presby beboa
oh me de once omu ya asofo no no once omu ya asofo no die me de Fati me asofo die
anga by now me na nko ejuma ko ye meeting
na me say me suffer me can suffer as me nkan me am just a lay preacher me a common lay preacher intimidate and me nkan ho guard against rising digital gender based violence we a student and ya cancer and same way achromo director of domestic violence and victim support unit DOPSU ACP Owusu Achreme ena waka sa ensem we ede atu school fofo se monhwe mo ho yie pa monhwe mo ho yie na imokọ abefo ne so a monhwe mo ho yie na obi amfa sa abefo kwan ne so amfa angumani mu ase ntisimo ewo ho amfa anye niema monpe ewo ho so nti monye mo niema eyie lead calcium found in Ghanaian foods and cosmetics sefa yesi ene die lead ene calcium ofa ye cosmetics ye product ahoro ni nyina Fati mpacho Fati ena meka nyesefa ofa cosmetics enku ene niema ye di dware so semina ne ade nyina ene obehu ye calcium ene lead eniane ni nyina so ebie wom yenimdie ntia ayesa we Dr. Emmanuel Chremantin Amoa or your health specialist ewo UNICEF Ghana and or this and some way and so atuja private legal practitioner challenges constitutionality of Special Prosecutor Act Fati Act Act 959 no Ghanaian Ghanaian Noah yi tete and wa file a suit Supreme Court or challenging the constitutionality of a Special Prosecutor Act no or say according to Article 88 of the 1992 Constitution a grantee exclusive prosecutorial powers to the attorney general ononkwa. Aside the attorney general, obie ni ho no so what powers to so do obi be court akogina court se court eni nasem enti eno na we de ukwade atwam yi na deputy attorney general na minister of justice Srim Sai okọ ni social media eno se metimi a confirm me as deputy AG metimi a confirm pa o se Noah tete SU the attorney general was Supreme Court challenge the establishment of the special prosecutor act no into we the office in the jabegua eni yebegu no enti office in the jabegua eni yebegu no. Senate implement annual mandatory certification for pensioners age 60 and above to enhance scheme enti eno na Fati kasade wo hodeda enti omunim die enti a omo ye Fati asade no de wo ho na ye hwa ne asan aye bibi foforo.
Why 60? Because why 60? Because nipa no odi 60 a no be hu say we di 60 na oba be gene pension. Enti why 16 odi 59 na wa be the American na I don't get it. Meaning say we jail for a while then now you need to keep letting them know that you are still alive and all that. So
the revised policy addresses critical gaps in the 2018 policy, which limited annual certification to pensioners age 70 years. 72 and above. Yes, but see, Oma revising no, Emma from 16 no, de omo aka policy ne ho. Enti eno ena omo eka eho asem no. Other stories, FMC comments CCJ support dialogue on Muslim student right. Enti eno so ewa ha EC set December 30 for Kwandai rerun. Final funeral right for Dr. Edward Kofi Omane Buama eno ochina ewo kofo redia. First Lady rallies colleagues to end mother to child transmissions and also ewa ha First Lady obone homoden pa waka First Lady sa ewo Sub-Saharan Africa hanyina se momyenka yehumumu yen ene maame momyenka yehumum ne ntimi nya niema ebeboa na bibia etimi akoso ede ama yemanfo no. FDA strengthens action on hygiene food delivery services. Yankoi back page. Gold Stars Mediama match day 14 clash move to December 31. Hearts of Lions face a Diana FC today. We air Ghana Premier League. 35 coaches graduate in strength and power course. Women FA Cup run of 32 games set for December 19th. We ensema abana enura ena FIFA release ticket. Ticket category 1, category 2, any category 3. Ama matches na Ghana your first game against Panama no. Ticket no the list kra $140. Pacho convert mame Fati convert 140 no convert eba Ghana cedi muna menhwe ticket ne boarding dodo Fati ticket no ne boarding papa World Cup no yanhwe a yentimi enkonko hebi yanhwe ne ma yie pa Fati enya de a yebetimi enti Ghana any Panama no approved rate, 1,604 cedis. Yes.
25 pesos.
And
1,006.
Opesa share Ghana and Panama na one to yakura no ticket no 1,600 Ghana cedis. And that's the third category. Second category no. Second category me da say boy
adwuma o
hide there hide there me njan wan kamede kametete you all bright ho sa
fa ne sa
enti Ghana first game no Fati Ghana versus Panama no 17 June 2026 Toronto stadium Canada category 3 no $140 eno $1,600 600. Category 2 no ɛyɛ $380. Ɛno ɛyɛ 4,370 Ghana cedis. Category 1 no.
TV so.
Category 1 no.
Okay, bet me so investments.
Category 1 no ɛyɛ 450, but your $450. Ɛno ɛyɛ 5,175 Ghana cedis.
Fancy
here. Home.
Na ukoje visa ne nso e wo se wonya ticket ne bi ehun.
Yes.
Proof of ticket.
Yes. And san kra na ya pe date animu ni ya ama.
So visa no so omopom be ma omopom ma.
Omoma.
Na wo ticket ne we na oma ma wo.
Ghana ni England ne de ni boarding kra de bebo wo Boston no. Fati en de ni boarding category 1 no $600.
Hey. Canada de ne $140 no. Ana
Canada there no category 1 no $450.
Okay. Until list 1 Boston you saying.
List 1 Boston no category 3 $220.
Wow.
And no year 2,530.
And you be Canada. You be
Canada no cra still have no.
You be Canada.
Hey, FIFA. And no ena ewiase nyina supporters. No ewiase nyina supporters organization trust we no abase FIFA. Na den World Cup no mo mpesi ebehwe bia na munja de mo kire no kra na mo tete so we Ghanaian Times.
Memfa Daily Graphic and to us. Auditor General invokes powers former NSA bosses to refund 2.4 billion Ghana cedis. Eno ewo hanum. Noguchi makes HIV therapy breakthrough. President Mahama moves to protect OSP. Pensioners must self-validate annually to guarantee pay. We according to SNITS. Intimisrel, we a pensioner, umba me a pensioner, or papa a pensioner, wouldn't you be a pensioner? Muntio, and who here pa. Media, I haven't read the story though, but the minimum said, well, birth month, no. Not a month for we're confused with birthday into almost in Sunday. They are not talking about birthday, no.
Birth month.
No, into November. Throughout the month of November, no. Obeko na wakoye validation. Sure. Into media na meaning say from 70, but almost say it now from 60.
Yeah.
In terms of what you first pension, no. Oko around the sun na. You start the validation process. And yes, sir. Omu entua osnet no emfa intimate se nipa no bedridden ontumi nsori nkwa wo kera no nipa no ohwe no you need to follow up na ebia omu so mbe mankofo aba ni fio se ombe no digital o ni nyina no na wetumi ehu enti no poto utie mi akona koye validation into March also koye validation.
Okay. Me mama o September.
Okay.
Kenyan
court suspends landmark US health aid deal. 5 million children displaced by Sudan civil war. Eno ewaha. Saso and Yvonne Chaka Rocky Dawuni Amenziba to headline 2025 African Festival concert. Eno ewaha. What is the national character of Ghana, Obiba? What is the national character of Ghana? Tourists may need to provide 5-year social media history for U.S. entry. Into what I will say, who do born into say me social media? I'm not on social media. Yeah, wouldn't you mean U.S. EU moves to crush people smuggling.
A category of
networks. Yes, tourists. Yeah. Sasso and a gift of 43 new doctors for Christmas 2025. Sasso and a First Lady meet Ministers' Wives Association. Me pacho enye a minister
Assemblies of God Church.
Sorry, ministers na ye kan.
Assemblies of God.
Sasso and a 5 granted 250 million cedi bail in SML case. And court ebemu na eho and I granted nipa 5 no a year 250 million cedi bail. Obi there 800 million. You know, bin so there 250. Other stories are Albania Air Daily Graphic Muanope as the government urged to establish solar-powered agro-processing industries irrigation schemes. PCG moderator urges Christians to uphold ethics integrity. Way daily graphic.
Mamenchia me papa Reverend Dr. Abraham Nana Opare Kwache ono ena the moderator of the Presbyterian Church of Ghana ono ena oka san semono. Clash of the Titans we the new weekend crusading guide. Clash of the Titans Srim Sai versus Srim Sai. Deputy AG's firm takes over fight to scrap office of the special prosecutor. In fact, Fati, the Noah Itetena Wesiu agent or you sue deputy agent on one firm and representing our court. And yen answer who say a by court and semina agent in the kojinamu. A deputy agent ankasa de onkoko deputy agent ena ono or a litigant into on the okokot abrenya nti we ye be ne okay or say ono represent aban no lawyer for France so every ne firm and so represent client no enya me de sen eno na akoso nso say me de na so no na be announce through social media ono an firm nso na de nsem no akofile papers no e wo court eno ena the new weekend crusading guide about banner headline Clash of the Titans Srim Sai versus Srim Sai. Nanke some ye no Srim Sai versus Sai Srim.
Family young friend is Sai Srim. Na what
okay, nanke say omoye no Jaisi Srim Sai versus Srim Sai. So what you say. Nanka ye differentiate kakra ewo ehono mo Telecel to train 100,000 coders under government 1 million tech initiative into anonso ewa ha obehu Telecel penifo ena afi Fati Onoa ni sweetheart ni chochumu chopa Minister for Communications Digital and Innovations ura Samuel Nate George Samuel Nate George ewo ho Dr. Patrick Eshen honored over his term education agenda and also ewo aha ofa okopi tena and abehu sa ensimwe can be majority leader hint at possible third term bid for Mahama if proposed by NDC. Okoye interview no say na me wa ha no me serve the interest of the party me wa ha party no party no egitum say yenhwe ni enye hu adwuma na president enko third term a me so president me wa ha the president ebeka ene say president beka na abiti the president a order say our private members bill no a bogus into redraw sana o kandia the Republic versus Kenneth Nana Yao Ofuri Atta and 7 others court grant OSP's application to serve summons on Kenneth Nana Yao Ofuri Atta Kuntun Krunku ena afe NS akore enti ene unum sese nipa mienu omuni omanyimu nenti ehun behia se special prosecutor na beko na court amom tumi a ombetimi de aserve yomo ene court no amom tumi so omonko na omonko disa dwuma die no back off bill to repeal OSP Act. President Mahama direct majority leader Central Regional House of Chiefs drags feet over senior chieftaincy dispute. Way the new weekend crusading guide.
Memfa the informer Entwaso MIA. Pandai election rerun. Baumia condemns Parliament. EC following attempts to weaken Ghana's democracy. Sasso and Jospon celebrates God's faithfulness as it marks annual Thanksgiving. Mahama embarrasses Ayariga others over reckless calls for OSP closure. Direct withdrawal of proposed bill. Medical Trust Fund seeks partnership with Pfizer for timely medical supplies. Natoshi under fire for lies and attack on Baumia. No, Ewahanum. Other stories are being the informer mu anopain so ABNA. Gender-based violence cannot be eliminated by any single institution. Chief Justice Bafo Boni Ena Eka. Parliament legalizes Okada. Shut down Kwame Danso Court now. Jusak to CJ after mob attack. BOG scales back on Forex intermediation for December. plans selling $800 million. Save more, invest in key sectors, GSS to households, businesses. Macroeconomic policy reforms, others correcting Ghana's path to attracting more investment, RMB investment report, and mission values and academic excellence, a critical evidence-based inquiry from Ghana to Africa and beyond. Former Bolivian President Luis Ayes arrested in corruption probe. Pakistan's military sentences its former spy chief to 14 years in jail. More than 30 dead after Myanmar military airstrike hit hospital. Stories are ubetumi I was the informal Daddy Lumbe's maternal family seeks court order to block release of musician's body. No so ubetumi. And the
court better answer asem ne so. Ene. Yawo. Ya pa. See eyi no oma ma afri obiam.
Exactly.
Eyi no afri obiam ti. Me ya selumba yi nkrofo enko. Nkrofo enko lumba.
Oh, but omoye okumasi die. You can never tell.
And anyway, but ka nkrofo a ne firi ama no nyina eba. Omo be ye no because that the number any ho no. Sa nkrofo yi omo ema because akoye ne ochina sa. Yemfa the new center and so banner headline MML Awards 22 partners we mobile money limited and awarded 22 partners na Fati Shaibu penny ejinamu ye papa recognizing them for transforming financial inclusion nationwide nti almost say nipa mako duonu mienu omabom homodin yi papa omabom homodin ahwese obia babia obia ebetimi aseni sika amount na ode di ojuma picture edenimu hande efe papa do twa picture no oyade yi pa. Other stories, Heath Goldfields faces pay backlash from laid off workers still are almost pekete the lands ministry almost se moyi yen muntu ayeka na momfa yesika mayane yenko keke we nso akoye asemo akoye bibia etwetwere ho. I will back Mohammed's third term if NDC orders it. We Mahama ayarega ono na majority leader the Ghana's parliament na oka sa ensemu mrahye bedwania opese obu mraso de den papa utia ehu ye pa. Other stories are ubihu ene anope say GACC expand youth integrity drive on 2025 anti-corruption day enti enonso ensemo a ewaha we medical abosoda by the new center asan about Telecel to train 100,000 under 1 million coders initiative and also ewaha utility service providers required $320 million capital investment to cut losses. She asema justification PURC ede bani ofati for say omo increase electricity any water no. Omo kire say omo hia $320 million capital investment to cut losses. Losses who should ensure say Fati esre kwa.
You know that
sometimes
I just want to miyemanka minye ejuma we sometimes because who nye ejuma we you are able to cut off from ensema otete ambo
enti nanka abetena ho a onte hwe untie hwe
yes obi wo ho ontie news onya hwe
o ba onhwe news ontie baby obekan papers
mesi on kan obi wo nim de akoso
de akoso wonso a woni social media
ni ma ne so okoto na ade ni sika aso ana anso asa
board governed SMEs a case to adopt public sector co-delivery model enti wenso ade a eba ebeboa pa enti obehu MML awards na omo ye no ewa ha ewa center spread of the new center ene anopay team corner present robotics competition trophy to Otumfuo and Tianonso. No, Tor has $517 million debt to clear. MD Fati Wotor no. MD say a car da ho $517 million. Sa a kay ena say omukle Galamsey responsibility lies with Ghana. Chon de Fa Sifa Nipapa Ghana's Chinese ambassador to Ghana and no ena all can say Galamsey responsibility lies with Ghana and ye Chinese for hunti ye Chinese for bring ye can't omo asem no. MTN Ghana pushes female representation in 2025 graduate a year program. MTN urges youth empowerment against GBV. Way the news center and anopay.
Memfa the Inquisitor and to us where creepy agenda against OSP. JM shames rogues. Gold board holds BOG down with $10 billion help. Final family funeral for Omane Buama tomorrow. Choose Baumia for Victory 2028. Napo to NPP executives. Eno Ewahanum. Other stories Albinyani. Let's strengthen safe, inclusive school environments. APAC urges. Utility service providers need $320 million to cut losses. PRC and Kasa Assembly Acting Executive Secretary Dr. Shafi Suleiman and Kasa Assembly. Northern Regional Police raises alarm over surge in child trafficking cases. Ashanti region, 441 deaths, over 4,000 injured as of September 2025. NRSA on road crashes. Forestry Commission arrests 11 Chinese, 10 Ghanaians in major raid on Yakombo Forest Reserve. Transparency International rejects calls to scrap Special Prosecutor's Office. Will support NIMO's fight against Galamsey, Small Scale Miners Association. And Kasa Semoyano pay offer the Inquisitor Ubenye bi akan ewomu.
Impacho yenfa the Punch Africa and Twaswe. Stories are Ewaha Best Minister 2025. Eric Opoku, Haruna Jinapo, Atoforsin, Amaboa, and others in contention. Until when I have one yes, I was Dinamini Bidie, Ayo Okada Riders Hill government for the passage of Okada bill in Parliament in the Nray. Fati yesi omo ride sa pi no omo kobasa ni nyina ne se ene die omo dwumadi omo di no police fo enti utimi fa Okada free asalanda aso de kwa cross de bi menko esanse eduru a police fo ene a police ni bi ntimi nchow obi bia ye okay a obetimi akọ Accra obetimi akọ airport obetimi akọ baby a in fact ene kura airport so munya Okada station wo airport a ede be ye adwuma ewo ho yes
because airport a man for you late omo pentem
no there be o munya station wo ho a station u si a u ba na person okufia no afọ Okada
airport car station ni ho
okay Niamos arrest imposters posing as anti-Galamsey task force. No
matter what you do,
ECOWAS declares state of emergency in West Africa. Afiansa. So afi na declare state of emergency. Ye can say mu sa akwano, sa Burkina kwano, mu pamono kura no mo se montiase. Honorable AJ Mensa chairs Road Fund Board International Ewaha. $80 million military vehicles contract gone wrong. And Papa Fati Shaibu Ali. $80 million military vehicle contract. And Samwesi. Samwesi wom. Almost say no contract no. Oji tumwa enye way Punch Africa. Truth stands.
Main from my final paper and to also the Ghanaian point. Withdraw OSP repeal bill. President Mahama directs Ayariga and Dafia Mako KGL Foundation commissions Women and Children's Medical Center at KNUST to boost medical health care. Just One Group Evangelism Mission culminates in call to celebrate God's faithfulness. Stop intimidation and support job creation, Ken Ejapong tells GRA. NIMOS arrest armed thugs impersonating anti-galamsey task force in Awin. Wey the Ghanaian point.
Mipacho, minsuminfa the daily gist enwie ewa ha ne mfa newspaper segment no emra na wie ne ntoaso ewo dwumadie so ewo happy 98.9 FM ene anopei ewura papa Fati Shaibu ali ifiada de ono a ene di ne hima ene no makeup kra real face na ahofe na eno de te ha odi edi sa dwumadie obi se adenti na mo frɛ no ewura papa na me se na ho fe nko enti ene e frɛ na ho fe ene ninim de enti ene e frɛ no ewura papa me sofo yere ene busa isa na me se ewura papa de na ho fe ene ninim de yes mama Juliet Omane ono ene na me se na ho fe ene ninim de enti oye ewura papa bi na Mahama breaks vow on post retirement contract rewards retirees with juicy jobs. Say okay, say Emra Amish asewne bae no. President Eshebo say onu de oba na bemu obia onyadru retirement age na adwuma bia oye bia o de beto enei IGP Christian Tete Yonu wadi 60 nanso ya kwadrimu de amanenti ansa no be retire no edi 62 ewo ho sanso na Emmanuel Sisi Kweno acting gaming commissioner ononso wapa ho kra pepe kire se oyakokra pa sanso na Kwasi Ajimajan Tutu ononso state housing company deputy MD pepe kire se akokra pa but ononso odaso ewo ho hot pandai by election baumia na aka kire parliament ene aban se de mu ye me nwanwo na Jachikwesi na me ye vice president Jachikwesi oko parliament akosi se Supreme Court kan se de Cape Coast High Court ni ye no na oni kwan so oye in fact okay Supreme Court mum de omo afeme de Cape Coast High Court no kan se ampa ansana MP no oba be contest oba file ne papers ye nto abama no still no a Canadian citizen ansana ye kwakoye sa by election tie nei den we die ewo Court of Appeal ewo Supreme Court na okase enkoto abafoforo oso yesa ye democracy no na otototo no as a former GRA boss 4 others granted 50 million bail in SML deal eno so ewo ho sa asem we ebe hu pa because one of key witness Emma Aban Owura Manase Azuru osi onye onko enko tina adakam bim esa say okwatena adakam ya kansem ya enya dia obeye bim eno enso edruwa ebehwe OSP drop OSP scrapping bill president tell Ayarga say jai de ochre no jai enema bebre o a ese ofocus ho enye OSP ayebigu no ho asem ena ese okan MPP raises alarm over government secret WhatsApp group. Fati, what is our WhatsApp group? No, now was be ampa was uniso. Okay, any uniso and Ukradi or so anka 1 million guno. Crowd the da crowd. Semba qua betro or no be a bifriso. Who was our group on a Semba qua cabetro and could be a no way as it. Unim say say onye admin of a group or be free group on eso and yadia be and also bagging under attack on leadership lifestyle into anonso enono enkrofo say speaker we there he will go down as one of the worst speaker into yenhwe ni na Fati unum say sa emrantie omaba dwe emrantie dwe a almost coming krofo nya sika into omo banana o girlfriend kura pie eti baabi a table amage no ba na bibia woso bia omo se yebetu adwe ba ko ani ya so ni mu US grabs Abu Treka in $8 million a year US dollars romance scam. Abrantie ye friend Emmanuel Kwadwo Ba Obin. Emmanuel Kwadwo Ba Obin. Dodo na frɛ no Abutrika je.
Ana baby mu so your friend Frederick Kumano.
There be ni din ankasa according to US paper krata na omde buy ni de friend Emmanuel Kwadwo Ba.
Oh, yes, ba ku ye ni Elias.
But the social media nkrofo ni anim na de Abutrika. Ene yaso ni mu ono.
Enti ni real name Frederick Kumi aka Emmanuel Kwadwo Ba Obin aka
okay.
Abutrika.
Okay.
Aka Office Radio Ghana 31
years.
Yes.
Onye sika de atoto cars dwea ase wo de o mobra he. Oti social media ase wo de wa mobra wa ya adwuma hi. Afi we ene ya mi 16th year. Afi we ene ya mi 16th year.
Masa emfa we ni bre embeka asem we za.
Eno ye Fati eno kra ye se.
Emfa enkwache a wo de nam na abanga ho.
Actively, Miss Soria Homarachi continuous 16 years.
Yes, was I now with 16.
And so,
No, I did 50.
And Umpono, and
all kind 200 CD notes. Bundle be 100,000 over $1 million. A good new one now.
And no, your class may start to say active continue.
I didn't have change the whole kind go.
Now, me free 204, 205. Anka medicine. In some who aqua. Now, we social media. Now, for 2 gunechi. Uye post, post. Okanyansa sema obi e me like
2001 to and now how many years?
Majo on family
24 and now we this saying.
Na pass ya sem na our basic one.
No, class 2.
Hey! Kan sika ye dwe. Uni obi kwatena baby onye dure ha
asa twaso na show do
adwuma kra unye bi
a show do ela ye dey news by headlines
ye nchichi omunye na
emraso say ye be kwa akofa social media trends Ede Abreu anobe ewo happy morning show so sorry say me mesre ye na bi awo obi asome sorry na obi ba ho ye mesre too much me pa che anyi we video ni free ha wo be share yen so ewo Facebook happy 98.9 FM. Any Mr. share on Facebook happy 98.9 FM okwa na wabo live and so na fe no videos a ya sheda apia mamo ye de ebremo eno na trendy e wo social media this week inti eno na ya fa bia ye de ebremo e wa hai ye sha ase na ye beko X and so police for etumi HAC tax we kwe HAC na HAC ne se ono ntumi nkodada achi taxi uko Facebook abehu na nyoma we load egu taxi ne so no we hu taxi no middle na ko si from me hu se na unless you go to Facebook na wangasa wako akohwe bi emfoni na ye de airbrew no ya overload the taxi no minjin the poster driver no be hu ne side mirrors ne ade o hu na chi there is no way driver will be who nechinti any otu an anim nko a de ekwoso wo nechi bia no ohun we load the taxi na me who the first no o hwe mfoni na obem say bola refuse dump bi e won nchen enti me ka say car no so asa ye ka bola ne hu na omde ebesi ho there be say na ye moving car ye loading nyoma nkasa eguso ye de ko some radio police for achi eye car no na comment e buy no enie hyper just to say please people there for this country oh hey so and I juice to say how can you even think of doing this? Richard essay wonder how it even moved under all that weight. Chief Press I say they should arrest him. And Brian I'll say how is this even possible? Nana is essay no mercy for the cripple such a condemned driver. Sasson Assistant Albert say take away his license and people's cognition cannot be said to be normal. Habibat essay dismantle the car and sell it to scrap dealers. Na me wa car be me kwa akotono. Me bra ka chem say sa aka we me di chi obi kra so ngo jujan yon ko pot onje. Oh. Tony high figure. Essay dangerous is a taxi carrying an atomic bomb. Enti sa and a comment no etie memfa eye de this one so emfa man we. Se si ade ye ni agro okrom ha ukowi ade na ye chiwa straight social media obi abehu ai emaya mienu na sisi ya chi omo a omo no nam shops ewi among drinks any ade na ekwan omo fa so ewi anuama no omo kwa omo hye eye long flowy intare na omo yi ade no ahya atare na se omo de nante normal uhu omo a un suspect omo kra enti omo kowi na ye chi omo no omo say mo de mo mra monchira yen sane amoye no na yenhu enti ye fra omo na yo ne ye ma omo se munwia omo egu he ya ye se munwia na yenhwe ene ene omo wia ye na ye twa omo video asisi ano ye de ababeto social media ama amanfo ehwe omo no comment aba no eni not too lassie humiliation punishment. Is there anything worse for this type of crime? Not yet Uhuru essay Haibo. How can they even work? These ones are professionals. Sasso and the guy with flaws say, how are they working normally? Thambika essay, Habibo, they are working normally. I wonder how they caught them. I never would have guessed. My name is was South Africa there. Sasso and Nash essay, now who is going to buy those things? Maybe a year the better normal kwakudia. Yemfa a year another one so entwa so emfa emma we. School be en ababe PM say omo class work back when omo say draw your favorite celebrity. Enti enkwala no FA pen. Ebi mu fa colors ni ade en omo de drawings na sha ase. Ubeso ohun celebrities no ene se na ye draw omo fa ya. Uko Facebook a na wakohwe bi. Ya draw eye Bella Samoa na waji yellow nika any orange top or the nensasha ne pocket some nu say Bella Samoa no ye guy nti ye draw ne say guy papa e wo ho ba ku we de ye nim o de bobo mayen jo ebebo sound na mayen na wati eye amanfo a yetumi draw omo no e ma yen no anopai mu de mu ntie ewia ye beba na yatoa so with the comments.
Onkola Mondro my favorite actor. Share Sue Bella Samoa. Why? Yanko, we the minimum no Sabatara no drone. Chese, minim Yankola and Anama or you ayade, my ade pa. Okay, we see a fine. Nanama, Chese, Namagana Moyani. Yanko, Leren, he riding Yanko Paul. Assemble by Debbie. Coco, now one Coco. Yeah, send me not a no. Jaco, hey, send me ready. Leren, you, my madam, I say, Master Woman, who, money, Kwame Eugene, yeah, Joe Samba, hey, hey, December, who could you, Jaco, my ade, hey, send me granny, Nanama, oh, fans or happy, Nanama, oh, okay, Nanama. Nanama, oh, okay. Nanama. Hey! Bella Samoa, no can name me, who know. When Nana my fans were happy. Hey!
And you know, school for no ba could be there or no Abdul Nana Mac Brown no man hips pa nyasem ketua. Oh my idea, ebi mu ye very creative. Ebi mu the colors in nice shame. Oh my idea. Comment abanu enie. Odia Sare, I say, I'm sure the kids simply adore Nana Mac Brown, who will ignore the drawing and focus on the love and support they have for her. Sasana Carol or Benson Mac Brown should visit them this Christmas. Maze Fosua, I say, Kwame Eugene, Nesre. Saso and Aqua Bacotro, Nana Man Mac Brown, and no be actual. Nana Kwame say, at least this is better than draw and label a fish. Well done, Kate. A simple essay. The way forward is brighter and brilliant. Saso and Jonas. I say every kid has this type of drawing imprinted on his or her hands. Why? And Tisa and a comment no etie yemfa a year your final one. Emfa Emma and pay a happy morning show no so. So what way wouldn't say 25th December yenyina yeko. Naturally say according to Ebono ano nsuo no behia Seattle enti no so by 25th na wontumi nkopie mu wo arc ni mu a obi aye visual representation of what is going to happen we nya asama esi obi na accurate video no e dey kire yen say so won ka arc ne ho de a ene say na beto
na car no na ekwan
no I say oh no what last minute is your car so the car na ye fast akwa wurem ena ye nsuo no ball no one ne car ni nyina to baby nadmofo so ena omode
ye what time
jacket ni ade ama amanfo no but still nsuo no be form won so omo gina boat no so no de omo feel say yes omo na yankopon draw omo pa uko Facebook ka obehu sa video it is not real e you be na a create here kire and say the ebekọ so eno no won say dan bi kura so nsuo no mu the ebekọ so no say yanhwe ye ho yie na ye nkodi ebo no wechi by 25th no the ebetu yen ya ebeka wi asem the ebetu yen na omutwa ekire yen ebo no waso no gina ne ark ne so a we na ship na boat ogina so ship because ye cruise so ogina so a all hwe ye wo fom ha no yen na nsuo no e de ye beko comment abano enie Alloy I say why only Ghana though what have we done 77 say God they love say Ghana be too dramatic. Big Butcho say na so them laugh no at that time. Kwekwe if I say what are the Nadmo people doing in the small boats? So and AO United SA since they aren't going to AFCON they decided to engage in Flood Olympics. Nana Easy say I go bring Kolomashi band. Kane Bash say please a quick reminder please add socket and power bank because some of us phones and laptops battery will go low. And one more thing, please wash room so we can take our bath. That's if we still didn't remember this verse from the Holy Bible. Genesis 9:11 to 15. You know, ewo so and Deca say, or make I sell life jacket on 25th. This and a comment in it here, aha, and anope ye day a year social media trend no ABC amount. Happy morning show and a UTA. When you say Fridays, you have a health conversation, and then it will be in two folds. Into penny for Babeka and na ye day a yes our conversation no Abril. Ye dane ye ho kakra.
Fati we dey answer na be dane ho no me hu eye police statement on minim say we hu video a baaye e wo Kwame Danso ana emrantie bi attack eye district court e wo ho e wo Kwame Danso and police kire say omo restore eye camp e wo ho eye so omo restore camp e wo ho de but say Fati adena your mind chichire na say sa niema we repeat all the time say okay I think in is it 2018 or 2019 e wo Kumase mabunu bi e bowura court but na court no was in session ti asem so omudi asem ebo ewura ho ekoye de omo ekoye no deɛ mebu sɛ nyinaa nsɛ Fati adɛn na ɛyɛ a police mpeke saa intelligence we
before
na ensɛm no esi ansa na ɔmo react because sefa Fati ansa na nkrofo bi bɛbɔ saa tirimu pɔ sɛ ɔmo kɔ akɔyɛ saa deɛ we no sɛ if police intelligence nkrofo aso da fam etietia saa nneɛma we ɔmo nsɔre putupua sɛ ɔmo kɔ akɔyɛ o ɔmo keka mobilize na ɔmo akɔ akɔyɛ deɛ ɔmo yɛ no and deɛ esi yɛ no Fati me hwɛ video no me say enya deɛ we na si mre bi na ebi asan si biem court a edi asɛm te asɛm so court clerk emirika na wodi ne nemu mirika pa and according to stories in any video na ban there almost omo ye NDC for but the police statement by no anka
we honestly we do not care whether omo ye NDC for omo ye MPP for omo ye den nipa koya ade ni so oye let the law take its course simple
just that police and farmer say in their statement no omo anka say omo effect arrest bia eno ena ye me na Fati that because video na wo ho no is clear o hwe video na you should be able to identify some people
say bia omo dwane efi krom ho until afi na omo hwehwe omo
be see na every Wednesday mu amam peke intelligence.
The only time the mention of political party affiliation should come in is if you think that the party is shielding a man for omukodi
no me it's about getting these people. It's about arrest. It's about said the omukoye no ebum na so enti ye chi sankrofo no e de omako gina emra no na serve as deterrent to obi a ebi oni kwame danso ba owo kejebi anase owo esikado keten a ono nso bepese oba akodi for whatever reason oba akodi saa boni ni bi no na wahu se obi koyeye e wo kwame danso e wo sene West District no ye che na ye nyan to issue statement saa keke police statement no aye 1 2 and many ye hu we ya bay omo mema yen update bia omo issue statement said the situation is under control blah 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 unchi obia besine tie besere emrantie na yes ade no it doesn't matter so omo ye efia anase aba anaba abama omo abumna so yen hwehwe omo ne yen fa omo nyina mra no Fatimi dase
yo yenso yenda se yen na ne ye ho ye ba ye de dwumadie no ebeto aso ama
hey Kofi let me ama kanchema no aba bedane oyire abra wutia just 1000 Ghana cedis me ye hwane a
oyo obi oyi nkonya
wait see me Happy FM Valentine Mass Wedding 2026
sa dwumadie no a ye hoahoa wo se oye odehye niema koda ahoje bia kese na ye san ema manfo di wakire se de oye celebrity no
wetwa be fie duonini ene e dia ka odo ho asema ya ka warefo bebrabom
sesi anu de me mpra no miensa no ba
Debi Kofi oba baako bema baako odo baako
Happy FM Valentine Mass Wedding well love meet affordability our career on another level don't know
before registration forms ewo Happy FM asalam down
so person so yasene a obetimi afret it for homan 0244 906 235 and I say 0302 254 858 Mamen Kaiwo send she kakra wo
Wonderful. Yes, in now football like Casey Branded Rousseau. Na Michelle Ghana line up on what will be a crado. What's say Bongoa? The ninja some the say. Winners ya who do bet me a show when this one dear live. GCB part to pop promo na da Roma. Save winning na call.
Anio, the deposit 300 Ghana cedis and anya brosa, but with GCB savings and our current account nimu, and found sanka, then points ni bebre.
And your makonya would be winning mega gantwana chedia was me biano nya kesie. TV set,
cooker,
freezers,
washing machine ni keka hu bebre.
And your pemunankasa. Ye mwako sheria sinina football akensi no. GCB pack to pop promo befa hu kanyina. Fa hu she promo no free December 2025 kosi April 2026.
Ishishaka krawo hu. Promo yani enele na kabom de bro. Our Caritas lottery platform so.
GCB, your bank for life.
Yamamwachio Niamamwa Kwaba Eba Happy Morning Shows Ewo Happy 98.9 FM.
What's the scientific name for Prekese?
Thank you. Tetraptera tetrapura.
Pardon me?
Tetraptera tetrapura.
So, what as a biochemist, what are the benefits of Prekese?
Thank you very much. I'm sure, serious. In fact, it is a fruit that I worked on extensively as a researcher. It has a lot of active principles, medicinal, that depending on your situation can be good for your health, for hypertension, for other, ailments.
But if you are happy FM one, and you are happy people. Now, make up a kaki for pen drive, my chip teaching, Mokano crepa.
It's the most wonderful time of the year, and at E-Productions, we believe it's about the moments that brings us together. That's why we're offering personalized video greetings for families, businesses, churches, and all at highly discounted prices. Let's capture your loved ones, your team, your brand's festive cheer in a way that will make this season unforgettable. Because with E-Productions, you will definitely capture the moment. More discounts for all levels of video productions for your events and occasions. Call E-Productions now on 024 2755323. Spread joy, capture memories. E-Productions, capture the moment.
Number one everywhere you go. Big goal for the friends and the family. Big goal, big refreshing moment. Big goal for the kids and the adults. Big goal, boys and girls with a drink of. Big goal, everywhere the party day. Big goal, we go mash up the place with it. Big goal, greatest in every battle. Big goal, big goal, big goal, big goal, big goal, big goal. Greatest in every battle. Big O, big refreshing moments.
Big Ol Drink. Big refreshing moment. Another quality product from Trillium Industries. This advert is FDA approved.
Welcome back to the Happy Morning Show on Happy 98.9 FM. And okay, make a choice say do Fridays you have your health conversations, na and then in two folds. The first one I babeshe ayarisa so uyari elko ayarisa elko hospital elko clinic even who go to a draw a pharmacy any ade no ne buono saying is it a cost that too high say ode Ghana to two other amai ho buono saying our healthcare delivery services expensive in Ghana, are the costs too high and won't come out and ye didn't first and pay a Happy Morning Show no so intimate pacho for was so kakra yane Kasim Abdullahi PhD into weka say Dr. Kasim Abdullahi and between and Komoi. Now we are looking at unaffordable healthcare service costs, topic HSA we are sick of it we are sick and also sick of the cost na ye bet ya ewa bra ye pe ayarehwe no Good morning and thank you for joining us.
Good morning, Miniaba.
You.
Bajana, what is saying?
Nyame adom ye ho ye na wo e.
Nyame de akyerɛ de Nyankopɔn ase yɛsɛ yɛ ho yɛ.
Ye be sha se me misa wo say so ye yare na say ye kwa akɔpɛ ayarehwɛ and I said the cost of healthcare services no e wo soro ana.
Yo, meda se Miniaba na atiefoɔ mo mfa nkyɛ me twi no. Nhyɛ dɛ nyɛ saa nti mbɛma no gyina ebia mede borɔfo kakra bɛfam nti ɔmo ntimi ase. Yeah, question I would be saying, yeah, healthcare, cost, In fact, we share all the Ghana, different other countries, relatively, cost of healthcare in Ghana, too high, so high, and then Oko hospital, let's say Oko here, Ayarasa, Ubefru hospital, Sika, Ubedi, sɛbi wonye obi a nsa mu ebi wɔ hɔ a ɛbɛyɛ den ama wo nti relatively Ghana cost of healthcare too high ɛwɔ sɛ aban etumi ɛyɛ bibi ɛde fa ho in fact wohwɛ investment in health in Ghana too low currently government invest between 3 and 4% of GDP in health. Now, what they compare a recommendation, we have the Abuja Declaration, and the target 15%. The recommendation they say you invest 15% of your GDP in health. And it's over 15%. Now we are a maximum of 4%. Say, and say, Wolfley, is inadequate. I was say yet me extra for them. And question I will be saying about healthcare delivery in Ghana too high. The ethos means also share payment. Okay, I was say some of the costs are buying it to me absorb and national health insurance it me a cover. But I'm say investment generally in health sector too low National Health Insurance Scheme and also an authority and also too low. Government, yes, government sika almost share health insurance In fact, sometimes sika no and also and at time I so but more healthcare delivery sometimes which me try bread and sana ejuma ayɛ no ɛho katua aba nti ne nyinaa no affect healthcare delivery I was say yɛtumi ɛhwɛ hɔ no.
Na saa nneɛma a wɔbobɔ so yi sɛ low investment in healthcare deɛ ɛwɔ sɛ aban tumi absorb when it comes to the cost na ɔntumi ɛnyɛ even through the National Health Insurance Scheme no. How does this impact a year amount for our mokakopɛ ayarehwɛ ɛwɔ hospitals and clinics?
You me that say, in fact, and I'm say healthcare cost high ama especially more within the yɛ poor sabi nsɛm nhyɛ da ɛnni bi ɛba no ayaresa a brɛ paa in fact ebinom wɔ hɔ a yare a anka kɔ hospital ntam a ɛbɛtumi asɔ ano no ɛnam sɛ onim sɛ ɔkɔ hospital a ɔbɛkɔ akɔdi 300 cedis ɔmbɛgye no 500 cedis na 300 cedis anaa 500 cedis ɔnni bi ne nti no wɔnkɔ hospital no koraa nti saa yadeɛ no wɔde ti fie na ɛyɛ local treatment ɛna ɔhwehwɛ wobɛhwɛ no by the time wobɛrealize no na yadeɛ no agye nsɛm yɛbɛkɔ hospital no na anka nea yɛsuro no 300 anaa 500 a wobɛdi no wanhwɛ a yɛkɔ spend 3,000 anaa 4,000 anaa even more nti nea na a wosuro no at the end no na ɛde no akɔtum nti catastrophic health expenditure ɛde brɛ because of high cost no and so etumi ɛma yɛn nyinaa no instead of say yɛbɛkɔ pharmacy yɛbɛkɔ akɔpɛ aduro and all that no local treatment no sometimes ɛnyɛ ɔmo treatment not because ɔmo ayɛ diagnosis ɛtumi ehu sɛ nea yare a ɛha nipa koro ni but just try your luck kind of approach, yes, right. Yeah, then be one so say one who near 1 year proper diagnosis. Now we treat anyhow. Sometimes a bit worsen situation. No. In fact, we say to say a kidney problem. We say kidney related conditions. No, the treatment and the cost no high. And in premp, or more, almost said in Nisicano, or Muntiminko hospital, and they rely on this local treatment, this herbs and all that. Yeah, but the kidney so are very sensitive. Say one pet ayaresa or hospital, and say we rely on this herbal. In fact, a better situation no are worse. At the end, no one shall near now no not and also edua kutum. And the sa a how no emma at the end no near yes no we even pay more at the end of the day. And also emma delayed seeking healthcare. Eba ya brebomu obi o ha say on need scanning tea or say oh ebeye nyame be ana no mo dia ko mpa ebom at the end no be won say aye too late no that time na o mo dey hospital eba na sana there is little the healthcare system can do, and these are some of the problems edeba say na yantumi ansike ayarasanentama. The other problem is the implication on our productivity. Because yare na say ebia headache would tip pile and now we ya instead of the hospital no more me who ni ntia would tip pile and now ya amamo and who adru no yeah na agent somewhere say wo usiafo no so instead of mbeko adwuma no ombeje o mo adwuma atena fie hwe and the nyina no productivity no na apart from na your poverty no so entrench your poverty the implications no also but ne nyina no say aban etimi the right investment yen so no ebetimi on so me yare se meti pam na me ko hospital dia me firi hokra na man hwe and the ban sana encouraging for emma omu seek better healthcare and so eboa emma productivity no so ekosro edimai
Yenim say aban po emiti a year healthcare investment target Abuja declaration omo etwa to ho na the impact no will not be immediate e be take time answer ya sha se ehuhum fa so in the interim and I say immediately no steps ben e betimi take here ebeboa aso sa high cost of healthcare delivery services no ano
yo me that say in fact some of the measures are governments and even at the community level, cheap compounds, I would say, can strengthen their activities. In fact, it would me call some of the communities and villages compound but nurse near Oberman Hospital no and midwife obehwe nkrofo no obi ebi ni ho enti anka ebe stress say ye Ministry of Health no post na omunhwe the rural settings no omunhwe ye cheap compounds no muntumi post nurses for na midwives for no muntumi kwatena ho. The other thing I betumi aye no omuntumi more these cheap compounds no munye routine health screening. Like every month and every other month, community no umbetumi ahia no mahwe omapomodin and all that. And no timi boaso obi wo how dia umbetumi ahu ntem na omotumi aso anu ntem na endru ba dia e wo say nipa kro no better hospital. And to say put these measures na at that stage no cost no enye cost dia nanso no ebe prevent enim ankani ebesi. And these are some of the intervention I will say to me. The other thing I will say to me say local schemes, health insurance. We have a community health insurance. You know, able to me form. In fact, elsewhere, a bit about this community. Yeah, form a scheme where the amount every month, if your household be a bit 1 city and 2 city, the two. Na say obi yare every self you mu a ye be hwe no na ye be subsidize the health cost no by this percentage and also etimi boa and at the end of the day no say obi yare no say okọ ayaresa bia cost na ebeba no when him say this health insurance scheme no absorb about 50% and 60% or even 100%, depending on the strength of the scheme. Now, ama ono so no as an individual, no pressure na aba from a one so. Enti eno so no e ade a was say at the community level no. Men try say aban ebaba be ye bibia e de amaye. Yen so no e betimi atwa your community no. What can we do? The other thing e was say encourage, we have organizations to say banks, to say this telecommunication networks and all that. Omutumi form insurance schemes. Omo ye ejuma e de mom no. Se obi yare a saa scheme no and obi sika e de ahwe na yaresa no omo de atuaka ama wanya ayaresa. Enti say to me promote we no nyina na eno so beboa while say ye train aban and I encourage aban say one increase more funding in the health sector. No? So these are some of the strategies you to me you say and in fact other places we should be able to say Thailand is one of the strategies you say abua omopa. And the other thing is that omo say omo poor to say the elderly, the aged. You bet me I can say, oh, say when I would do 70 years and I would do 80 years, Uber hospital, you bet treat too free. Emra,
no, it's under the National Health Insurance Scheme now. Say,
exactly.
I said, and perhaps the encouragement should be for people to register.
Exactly, I agree with you. So because it's a new thing and we are not making enough publicity on that. Nipa say say that policy is captured by the National Health Insurance Scheme. So I was saying, your voices to say media yet me amplify na obi say this opportunity because you have to be under the scheme, you have to register. And Sana say
hello.
You can't benefit from that unless you are a registered member. And here I was saying, Ubia to me who said that opportunity no, and I was saying about a buying abaso say omutumidi and also abeka home and no bit me aboa because elderly no when you know would age 70 years and above no. Generally the systems no the function in a back form and the ama yare or any all the time no they have health issues. And they say, yeah, cover and also 80 eboa. Ama, in fact, some of the pressure na ediba family no sonograno, it to me eboa ama family no, so they get some respite because these interventions are there.
Okay. We mentioned one of the solutions say community-based health insurance schemes, ebet me abwa. Do you think that people understand insurance well enough to want to contribute? Ewa bra omu nim for sure da ombe yare na omu be benefit if it's insurance.
Exactly. In fact, which are say no a major barrier, especially in our rural settings. Nkrofo dwen say tembia mitia ba me yare da adentina I was say me koso na mitia. So you hear sensitization, any education. I was say nkrofo eti say tembia wutia ebia wutia 10 cedi and wutia 20 cedi. For 4 years when yare but da wo be yare ebia 50 and da wo be yare no. Sika ye be here edia sa oyare no ne wo contribute here all the time in the past no ebia entimi sa wo sa yare no but so contributor it doesn't matter the cost no usually they have policies and conditions are there. Some of them is 100%. On better say especially so obi a kidney and thankfully now dialysis also is being considered. Dialysis a condition a situation a capital intensive. So we need sika let's say we hear dialysis because every week one the grab 300 cedis. So and these are conditions sometimes at your old age and ever. So imagine you are 60 and now because of your lifestyle, your son, your DDM and all that, we are eating anything and anyhow. And sometimes you usually in the past, you say it is for the elderly or more 70, 80 years and above. And then yeah 40 years and above no crown no it's with us. So would say you don't suffer any condition, you don't know when it will come and the implication on the cost. And what say more sensitization now you to me educate now more who said we are only doing it for your dad, and if you don't benefit, it is going to benefit your family because it's not only you are contributing, the other person is contributing. We are doing that as a society, as a community. And it's not about you, the individual, whether we are and we are, because we need near ABC watching anything insurance. No, send a bear the BSC now, 7 year corona, said you accident to me see. Now, actually, to me, sina sika being here, they saw ya, no, sika won't mean ya. How will you do? So these are some of the reasons why I was say this interventions, and this yet me educate young prof no ama omatia say boy. In fact, we share other places this communal, for example, Rwanda is a implemented successful community-based health insurance to reduce or cover their cost by over 90% of the population. So that is how effective. If all the compare health insurance. So imagine national health insurance and also then it will really go a long way to help us because your health and then your foundation. In fact, what you relative no apomden into na and then what to me a quajuma. Men so no apomden kakra relative ninti ena mene etimi ka say your hospital your pia omoda hospital omentimi ye affect productivity affect your family. In fact, your country na kasa no affect because anka umbe yejuma to your taxes. And then no, sure. And you also understand this as investing in health now. Ama abo Ghana. Ghana no, in fact, economic output no, and they are supporting.
Maybe so. My final question now for young fan come on embrace averagely no. How much obi be spend in our hospital? Me fan say nipa nenya malaria. Say obi akọ pie mu hospital. Me fan say ndron kra nka ho. Or consultation, maybe or test in no. Averagely, no, how much would one spend?
Yeah, that's a good question. Your system, no more. There's a lot of variation.
Okay.
In fact, a rural setting now, in fact, consultation, some places is as low as 30 cities. And you buy what do you call it? Cities more. You buy a consultation, 200 cities, but also 80 cities. Into variation no door. Into obeba beji folder no. But we have folder no 30 cities. Especially rural settings. So now your consultation 20 cities and now maybe 30 cities. Okay. In the rural no relative no low. And at the end no say medications and come one. It be a maximum 100 cities. In fact, sometimes including some basic labs. But say over the cities more, sometimes fold down 200 cities, consultation 200 cities, and labs are over they are all expensive. So usually it varies for basic conditions such as malaria, pneumonia, any typhoid, and all that. Without medication, no, it can vary between 100 cities and 500 cities averagely.
Okay.
Now, 100 cities to 500 cities is in fact, there was a case in Bongo, and Nenipa Chrono when you have pneumonia. And Oko Hospital, no estimation, no, or be 300 cities. Okay. Was it 300 cities? No, only 300 cities, no. And Oko Nafia offer this local medications. Okay. At the Emma almost had no hospital. But then no sika omunya edia treating no over 25 million old cities. You can imagine that. And sometimes we feel say near no way high. But say no or the implications no or consequences no can even be worse. And we have to take our system no very seriously. And at the individual level, no, so I will encourage people to frequently go for routine checkups. And you be at least once a year. The recommendation is 2 times a year, every 6 months. No, or say be at me hospital. Now you check your blood pressure, you check BBR. Now you say you are fine. Because sometimes you are really, it is in you and you are working with it. And by the time every manifest, every show signs and symptoms, by then also it be a too late. And a bit me aboa, this say we spend it a lot. And no a banasana, and more. And at the individual level, no, I was say yes, no, it me try the periodical, no, yet me a quiet checkups and also a boy.
Okay. You better say anope sir unyambre any young etchin sankomo.
Me so madam I said.
Bye bye. Mene Kasim Abdullahi or a PhD, doctor, senior lecturer, Department of Nutrition and Dietetics, School of Allied Health Sciences, UCC, and a tree and common. Yen nane ye hwe ye ba ye beton ade kakra na afi ye de ye second a year conversation no atwa so eno no ebeye the 2 most prevalent bacterial infections in Ghana mpacho affect you bia enyu efidie no enfri ha ye ba sisi ya
Ghana score where I lose my voice. Okay, try forgive me. Posiji, I'll make it go. What up? What? GH Black Stars. Lord of mercy. Yeah, cut. What? Charlie, Ghana for Bobo Manakama Kuma. Send a bodega medica for got a tight corner. The digger you, Jeda was when the Stephen appear. Prince Watty, Gomer reports at Talia. One of the Bagomo Clinic of Asia cry, that Tremon among Mosha Jalabia. With the name person, and your minister make a Majami Gushi, do know your friend. Yo, name your soccer fun. That's a Ghana for Bobo, and I made that could have been pick up a head. The cafe can be Jimmy Pants. So I could dig a palm, a real film of my dash of a share. I said, I can see and come as some way jam, match it up to a fool, they say to be dear pan. My yard, the crowd will be a A1, but be a Clinton.
Go, 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 go. Clap your hands. See my ladies wave your hands. See my homies slide your hands. Yo, Mr. DJ, make them dance. It's SEM. I see the more the haters, more papers. How much massive why your home come on? The debaters planning and plotting against us. Ever since we moved in, they want to vacate us. That's when your mentor they are evicted. They thought I wouldn't last, so many can I predict it. Then I drop run away, then I drop ringtone. Them all start run away. They say I be king. Charlie, I be too smart for your shallow thinking. You know you was Suli, I without my eyes blinking. I'm shining with a silver lining. I don't just rap, there's a scheme to my rhyming. And the wait is over. No more weight on my shoulders. I'm about to F you up, bend over. Africa's very own hoe, very own hoe. I didn't play better shows. No more time. I'm paid, see I'm getting more dough. No more time. If you be pretty girl, Charlie, give me blow. No more time. This year, skinny girls need a new figure. No more time. No more time. No more time. No more time. No more time.
4th June, generals, lawyers, all doom. More rallies, more boom. Economy panka, more cool. Riddle, 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 riddle. Riddle, 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 riddle. Riddle, 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 riddle. Riddle, and your wine. Wait, feeling them. It need back on the gentle giants. Oh, your pimp sing Wesley Snipes. And mama, me shouldn't need too much, cause wait there, oh, a sexy eyes. Riddle, 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 riddle. Riddle, 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 riddle. Riddle, 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 riddle. Riddle, and your wine. Wait, feeling them. Me home fano, on shada ni kapa. Professor, oni madia papa. So man pressure, kakra na wagba. Small economy, ego talk, mata. Riddle, 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 riddle. Riddle, 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 riddle. Riddle, 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 riddle. Riddle, and your wine. Wait, feeling them. Yeah, go room to room, no gina stage. The cook before I can see I didn't win the page. Believe in Ghana, song come on no leave Ghana. Riddle, 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 riddle. Riddle, 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 riddle. Riddle, 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 riddle. Riddle, and your wine. Why do man? I see your man who can't convince. Masache Yakoko. Riddle, 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 riddle. Riddle, 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 riddle. Riddle, 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 riddle. Riddle, and your wine. Ah, wait, feeling it. Oh, your doctor. Ewa Ghana. Uni Eme Fini Dina Hua win your hammer. But stand 6 times. No results yet. I am say elections, you're not dead. Riddle, 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 riddle. Riddle, 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 riddle. Riddle, 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 riddle. Riddle, and your wine. Ah, wait, feeling it.
When him say last year,
Want the money?
I buy the new curriculum every year.
And Pampers.
Across all senior high schools, Ghana ha.
Riddle, riddle.
Enti ya sisa adecheni adisuano ekwan ya faso eye no no emu.
Riddle, riddle, riddle.
Na sa new curriculum yi.
Wait, feeling it. Yo!
Ebuwa nkwala no emo mu yusu omo adwen.
7/7.
Eno no eye critical thinking. And yes, said the teacher natural ma omo no nkwa no makokan ya mba no mo abehwe egu ho da bi. The actual no kwan ben na offer so apply what you ase saying. Ya ka say use the actual no eye bibia then na ubetumi dia ye. E kwan ben na oba e na ye die o. Efi aba ye nyina ye di. E wo Ghana ha ye nyina ye gusu o. Sesi ano. Now Jane say eh no World Cup ya bai. Me pesa me ko Canada. Me pesa me ko USA. Me pesa me ko Mexico. Na me plane tickets ne kura me ni bi. Make you come see. Me pa cho ya teso ama on. Ye yisa oha no efri ho nya say ya teso kura no. Enya de abayi ubotom sika to ticket bia. Plane tickets na me kan. Sa no pay obi ba ebubo eye match ticket no e kire wo. When him say akonya wo ho say match ticket a untobi. Plane ticket a untobi. Accommodation untia. Because GCB at the part to pa aba. I part to pa no enya vibes keke o. It is your chance to win mega gargantuan prizes. Prizes here making a ultimate all expense paid trip to the Global Football Fiesta next year. Into World Cup, you know. A dear Ghana Commercial Bank. Ebe to me afa hu kan nyina ma on got a plane ticket, on to match ticket, on to your hotel accommodation. That's just how the end the young kwankwa. Who did that with part to pa? Thanks to GCB. And yeah, no cool. I'ma show you something. Every hour crab ball and ya dear we need you home. Every hour to a upper fridge, Eddie when your mashim. Upper TV, Asha when you swat dear. Upper cookers. Upper goodies, baby, you so fear I am for so. If you're looking for me, every month be no. Our promotion ya a year GCB a bet you any son your my mabu boss be. Prizes in the go bebre and yes any papa come you in almost say Sunday be. And I make a child says a Ghana phone in Accra Eco account our GCB. And maintaining 300 Ghana cedis or more in savings and as a current account. Now sign the small savings be a guguso. Every I would to me every month be now the 100 akotum. Every month with the 50 akotum. With the 1,000 akotum. With the 3,000 akotum. Okwa the also me per patu pano and untiana me be account. And you bet me we need san your me amabobo so be. TV in a fridge, any cookers, any other goodies need I am monthly. Every month be a month for baby be. Na grand winners no. And umbenya all expense paid trip. Say a year USA now pay. Canada now pay. Mexico and now pay. And yeah, from December yeah, you won't win. Next year April 2026. 6 save with GCB and win. And you will save you with 300 Eden kakra toto so. Na sa scanning da homa. Anya sa scanning no mu yi dia kwato ticket ama wo there be. Na sa scanning da ho no. Na wo see na pa to pa. Enti wo the 300 ni bo ma pa, wo the 52 so a pa, eno na ye pa to pa no. Ene wo didi mu ana agi say boom. Say kutu, say bam. Na wo na wo ti plane mu a wo koya wo ye bye bye wo from hey. Me pacho global football na ba yem to me hwe ne han ma ne nkosa. Enti fa ho gym ye nyina ye de ho gym. Sai say and she share e wo ho. GCB your bank for life. Sabash Herbal Center. It treats all kinds of chronic and acute diseases. A bit to say stroke, diabetes, prostate problems, piles, low sperm count. Nina would copy me was Sabash Herbal Center on Betty if you want. Sasa na open the best and effective cocoa edra. And yeah, also per Sabash cool beaters. And no any beb wow. Open the door call Hilos and no Okanshi drug lane. Little George Ewatema Community 5. Echoes Pharmacy, Ewo Ashaiman Main Station. Also, they are spiritually no and our person born who buying. And yeah, Obenya the best effective spiritual soap, oil and cream. Every Sabash Herbal Center home. Open spiritual consultation. Doc Shisha Ushebre Mumawa. And yeah, Tuesday, Binada Biano. And Opano Nsia Aircono. Uko PMU Ewa Sabash Herbal Center, Ewa La Paz, opposite Abrantia Sporta. Omono Betinasi Ashishu Mama Kama. Life is dying. Apart from a year spiritual consultation, also a year Benadano. Monday to Sunday, the Arabia Hano. Put me the copy mu was Sabash Herbal Center. Numbers I'll bet me a friend and 050-876-8846. 050-876-8846. And 024-921-7453. E-Productions for H1 pay. I open production, papa, video, pictures, documentaries, party coverage, wedding coverage, conference coverage. Sample one only we boost your form we be to webinam pesa muchi egum fidie so. Edo to another bia mu mo na mahwa kaya. And yeah, E-Productions. Open quality production. And yeah, E-Productions. And yeah, back when we almost see a video, ni say na man press record. And I say na paper. Ayera. Be a delete there be. Open professional worker. Yeah, E-Productions. Now some there about and say Christmas season. More discount to say who discount pan online. Yes, me say omojia, omusi we this ade krank I say ya chow free, but yeah the car na ban to the to fuel. When you compare market price, or because say, nango fwe. You want more your mom pen fast one. A Christmas season in here because ya we used to amaya. Yeji and Nina was a man for a Philly B. I don't know your amount discount, papa. Christmas, you perceive your recorded video. What bread and it's a generic messages now. You forward the nipa 100 will be a the same thing at all. You perceive recorded wow personalized a year festive season greetings now. Yes, he drives me crazy. You bet me about Abayama. Say your office, your fee. Meaning I Abayama come on. Open say ebia edwuma e na wo yama wo workers ni nyina and as a company no more yama mo customers nyina it will be professionally done video and some MD CEO person o kano marketing manager PR o person o kan nyina no You bet me crash here, good teleprompter, so I'm all come. And to what camera no more now, Cassa. A man for see, Charlie. And send the brain na papa, mammy, actually a good night dream walking. Moon names a teleprompter and a washer swear kind. You know, I bet me I am all come. Me pacho for more a year information. No, so we year end of year party. Upe say we capture BBA. You ever be ya mount? Ube friend 0242 755 323 0242 755 323. Spread joy, capture memories. E-Productions capture the moment. Me pacho soccer bet I say Christmas ends like it. All you need to do is bet on 10 plus matches. Way ebe under soccer chance. Soccer chance no na ensure say. We match back say ya unlusu ye. We bet me up to 3 times your stake. Never ever leave you. Who bet it on 10 or more matches? Make sure your odds are 1.30 or more. Now, if you what's now, I try and cash out. You can only get this on Soccer Bet with Soccer Chance. Happy morning show and our Sugusu Awutie. Aha, a happy 98.9 FM coming to you live from Asylum Down in Accra. The catcher will say you're bedding come on me and ne. You did back on every other single. The second one no eba betua so. And a bagana hapa. Now you can bacterial infections. Emu mienu ben na ha dwen pa e wo man mu. Menim se mote doctor or doctor banka che e wo fidie so. Ene waba beka yensa e wo hanom a. Ye de sa enkomo no e bebre o. Ye nane ye ho kakra ye ba ye betoa enkomo no eso.
Headmaster Kwe, me pacho wo. Science che suku adisua hye foforo ya. Adisua foforo omo konto aso suku. Edi bedi dwuma no. Wo betimi a kyerɛ mu yi a kyerɛ me.
Eboa ema adesuafo no adwune ye na ye de adesuafo no asi adekyere emfimfini. Afei ye de oman amamra ne amane a ɛsɛfata edua mofra no mu. Sa suku adesua hye foforo yi. Obia de wom. Sempo obia wo adesua mu haw. Ene obia sɛbi wadi dem. Ne santi enya de a ye gya bofra bia wa akyire.
Na die ne ye bɛka fa babadie purugu. Chirane chanso he. Owi ani wrefi. Eya de ekoso pa.
Say, suku sahodo no ewo insurance hye fofora. Ye de so mofra no ahwe se ne a wo sua no kwan mo fa so edidi dwuma. Ye na makwan hodo bi so etese wo mo ye nhwehwemu. Ye ka ma bomu. Amoma ye adesua ho adwuma. Ene de ka ho bi. Se de be ya wo mo emfa mani nkosi ensohwe a suku kwana wie ye eno mo yo no so. Ebio ye the student transcript system aba. E de suafo no modern ba wo bo. E wo suku mu adi. Eno osuani bi. Epese okope suapo mu kwan a obetumi di akọ.
Ye be ye den enyemu ahotoso.
Wayek ena sese wo hwe ensohwe nhye fofora sukufo no edidi dwuma ne so se de be ya ye betimi enya transcript no mu ahotoso ene arochemu.
Aha, afei na menyemu ntiase yi.
Ghana dati foforo ni suane ne di kan china sankratoi e Ministry of Education naka ene GES ene de brewo
Rajumedie no eso anope ye di Dr. Silas Akwe Jansa or Dr. Ba or CEO Rainbow Scientific Herbal Clinic. And I hear about in common efa a year bacteria infections ewo Ghana ha. Doc, yema wakwaba eba jumedi no enso.
What is your major show?
I hope so when we anope.
Oh, trade ampo adaroma. Me ho ye pa na so.
Nyame adom.
We thank God. We thank God. Ache pa.
Yeah, go straight to a year adukronti and ye wa hai. Ye can say bacterial infection na e den.
Me da sepa. Me de enchia sonko ema happy ahwefo ne atifo. Say dey say FM stations nkrofo san hwe because of social media. Yeah. Iti me de enchia sonko ema adofo nyina. Ye ka say bacteria infection na ye kasa e de afa microorganisms anase emmoa nketewa eniwa emfa eniwa ntumi hu na emom no agye se ye de mfidie nwanwaso bi na ebetimi ahwe na yetimi ehu saa emmoa no na enye emmoa kekese ye emmoa no na emom no a omutumi ema yade enti se infection ebeka bacteria ho a na kese eye mmoa wa omutumi emenipa yade eno ho asem na opese yedi ho nkomo ne
na bacterial infections no se na ebe ya amanfo beti asie yie so waka say mmoa nketenkete a yemfa yeni hu ne ade no nyare wo ben ena de ba wunya saa yare we a wonim se we eye bacteria bi ena de ba ye
me da sepa yawo enyarewa hodo bebre a bacteria timi de ba even ye ka microorganisms ne kura na omodoso enye bacteria nkwa na ye microorganism ye virus wo ho no mo bacteria ne parasite ne sane manema bebre but yare bi etese typhoid a bacteria disease yare bi etese ulcer etimi ye bacteria disease ene nyarewa hodo bebre no ano a eno so bacteria timi de ba but emise ene no nyarewa hodo bia ya ti asete na gye ne ho mena wo Ghana ha no mo a wo boso pe na obi atwane nya behwe se ase wafre no obi ko na wo bo yade bi din pe na wagina behwe wo asifi se saa na yefre no eno na emise ye atwe nipa dwen asi bibi so a ebi a ye bedi ho nkomo yi
okay enti eba Ghana ha sesia na bacterial infections na ekofa yare no eba no emu mienu ben ena ye ka ho asem na o fili se amanfo dodo na battle sa anyare no
me da sepa no credit say o hwe the rate ya typhoid fever and a peptic ulcer and as a ulcer in general specifically the peptic but in general ni nyina no enkrofo ebre na sister na minim until just about 3 months back here you know and I'm sure say make ulcer ho asem because me on say send we me no me kan yare wa ho asem de bia me bode wuro ni ade me create awareness any ade etina I was more concentrating on the prostate issues and other elderly health challenges in America enti e train me hu say enkrofo 1 2 3 be aba me for consultation with the battling of sa nyarewa wo kan ho asem typhoid ne ulcer ana me yes okay ene ma me create sa awareness no me sha se penafi agibum we frepe me pacho yare na waka no ebia na eha me na we ya fre science na waka no me wo bi na we ya fre symptoms na waka no eyemia afede chese na aboroso nti eho na me sha se with me social media no eye odotoba media on TikTok me sha se me campaign more afede me na
okay
anadwo 12 o'clock na obi asore se opani me pache wo anadwo ya mentumi nanti me hwe o TikTok na mihu se wo ka sa asem we na ne eye mie ni ntimi nya den afede na kese aboro so na sister or how back pa ha dwene se most of the young people university students are ebinomo ewo campus ebima wie school ese so mo ye adwuma obi free aflam place ma ya posting aba eastern hanom baby ba ye adwuma wo hye adwuma se within 6 months no somebody na typhi any H pylori atimi ahantenwa for the 6 months no wanya peace of mind anya adwuma wo office da ema wo no hwe ne wo ye ne boss no a wo no asan asoa ne ho esan call aflam place and wo frame me no ne life I am miserable me friend mine be was so 55 or no friend me 55-year-old man was say doctor me yesofo but afede me pese me give it up and I'm say then ekoso and was say sa two bacteria no minim then ekoso me treat it from one hospital to another me treat it from one herbal center to another me treat it obi that the same word do one wegu gallon white ni ti red mu ma ya enye ye eti say no matia say me give it up me wu eye and I'm so penny nani offer me ayeden was say so wo kasa no mintumi na enti enema na wo kan enti na chese me frew but me give it up and I'm so penny me give it up enti sanima we koso one university guy be from inka the campus or was say wo back campus ho no mo about 50% of the people on campus ho no omo nyina wo the same science and I'm besides say nyina so one saying Nia what can say ube say ene yamansa ebi a wama eti yebekọ ne dom say ekwa akosra no okono na oka nia me feeling say na do see ya na baako say the same thing na me so ye me afi obehwe the other person a ono so ama no ono so bekọ ne the same thing ono so ye no so womo nim a oma test positive of the H pylori omo nim say oma test positive with the Samorina typhi or with sa two disease a ye ulcer and afi typhoid no science a omunya no omo so a omo nkoye test and test hwe no the same science enti omo hu say ene ya to bibia gu wiem ana eden na ekoso eno na mi hu ne say esese Ghana Health Services kind of Ministry of Health and Disease Control Management for no esese omo ba on board na ye hwa de kodi ekoso because the fact is yare bia hu say nkrofo ewu as compared to a cholera the rate ya cholera by young crofo no take eyebrows but obi wo peptic ulcer pe wo hia na bonte na wanwene se a unhu se ne ulcer ka no but crofo bre na ye wie na se ye beka the signs and the symptoms ye young crofo a ubehu se a health challenge a very threat of enipa ye na pomuden.
Okay.
Yeah.
Na H pylori no a form of ulcer.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Then na deba.
That's it. The H. pylori nankasano is the name of the bacteria. Okay. Your friend Helicobacter pylori. The Helicobacter pylori. Na sa Helicobacter no a bacteria bia wono oba wumu a even onya ma wo ulcer no ankasano or one signs and the symptoms are obetimi dia threaten wo health. Yentie ne yo. Ya beche ne say the Helicobacter bacteria no oba woni padua ni mu a take days bi ansa na ulcer ne beba aba ulcer ne that is when what did the inner walls of your intestines or the stomach ama wabenya erosion ama create sore or wounds that is when you be name say your ulcer but bra onya encurate ulcer no ano obetimi ama obi say gastritis is not about ulcer. Gastritis is the inflammation of the inner walls of the stomach. Okay. And it say worse no an inflammation na make no ehonhono ubo ehono swele eti swele penu enye kuro enye ulcer enti enu akasa ne bedi kan wo science be ma so discomfort and san oma migrate to become ulcer and ulcer no so ye one worsening stage wo hono ya re we have the acute, the subacute, the chronic and the degenerative. It is our four stages we nyina no say bacteria we ka say wodo be form could do the end point of the disease. Sister, me come say one way I commit suicide. That is the H. pylori.
Okay. Into dance ane ye.
Enti no nia aye ne say sa bacteria no a bit to me okwan na abafa so a obenya sa bacteria no. Very good. Ensu aye no. Obetimi anya wom. Aduane aye di, obetimi anya wom. And the most effective way a amanfo enya ne ntempa no ene obi a wo sa ya de no. Ne enipa a omone nete and especially ye nyina nsa da one bomu a yedidi exchange of saliva is just like hepatitis B. So obi on hepatitis B na sa ye contagious a wo a woni ne nsa da ye wo mu woni ne exchange spoons mu nyina mutiminya wo a wo hye na tade a wa sweat utuminya but compared to the H. pylori no obi a owo bi a wa sweat no unya it is only the saliva that makes the difference between the hepatitis and then the H. pylori. Enunti no ye hu baby a H. pylori no ogina na H. pylori no ana eye the possible so betimi ama ulcer afa yen hwa bibi na me pese yen take some history bi na yen hwa de way back before 1982 na enipa anyina with the research no yenim say ansa na obi benya ulcer no onipa no o kire ne yemokom afa so no apart from so o kire ne yemokom no ebia the person is working under stress it will shade nya bre man say always stress condition it me ema obi benya ulcer afa yemfa ne say obi a wano no munduo bi eti say painkillers e de akon yade bi eno so tumi create ulcer ni nyina ne create erosions wo intestines nim etimi ma ulcer ye de no to nchen a obi wo hono mo a wote hono mo wo wegam wote wano ase so ya Las Vegas nya chiri ba no aso wo wegam Las Vegas lusu wo wini wo bodro gam na enti sa ne binom so ye omo wegam sa the mo a wo wegam no se wo resa wa no nyape na stomach no etene because we say wudidi enti wo wegam no na wo mene ntasuo Unidi ye. Na wo we na wo mentesuo na fe ntesuo da wudi gu yam. Entesuo no contain some digestive enzymes bi a your friend hydrochloric acid. No digestive enzymes. Enti wo produce sa de no na your funu ye empty na etene no. E be create erosion amount which possible obetime nya ulcer. Enti sanya man pen na ye nim se emma ulcer. Until for some time bi a akwa bi a your friend Warren no wodi ni nua ba kwa your friend batch. Ana omo ye research bi no omo hunu se enkrofo bi a omo wo ulcer omo ye Australian physicians. Enti omo fa patient bi na omo yes omo ye research and omo hu say substance bi anase organisms bi omo ye funu afa omo hwe no mo say Debbie afa omo ye a lot of science research no mo hu say more patients omo ye ulcer patients no omo contain some bacteria bi into omo to aso research no mo hu say no ene ye sa de no ana e ko so sa enunti etwaso a de babesi 2005 ana omu wini Nobel Prize Award ema sa research no omu ye no enti 2005 ana ebeye well organized say there is a bacteria called H. pylori and that is bacteria omu cause ulcer enti ono obeye game changer na obi enim say we yes ya benya ulcer until that time 1882 obehu ye na fe omo pesi ya de besi 2005 no na Nobel Prize Award no awarded to Sam Crawford ni no na after no na fe akoba ni treatment se ni on betim ye treat enti sa onua Warren no na ofa the culture of the Salmonella typhi bacteria no na wono ye it wono agasa wo take it be into his body ana wotwen enti onya signs and the symptoms no ana wo take antibiotics ana wo treat no to prove people say we can treat that bacteria with some that is antibiotics very good enti ofasa enti eno beda ho no ma afede ewiase hu say yade we bacteria scra the solution but sister yan hwade bi obi a wono ahya that take infection na fe otwen ye science ne ba na wo treat any obi a wono wote ho a woni infection bia ho asem na oyare no akọ hospital ni ya check malaria na ya mane bibi se kofa na wakọ we ni ya check ni sei ana obi kura ncheck hwe na fe watwen ya na enieme pra na ansa na obema ni the same antibiotics will you think say is it going to work at the same stage no because wafa ofa wie ye no otwen wo hu say yes emo ane koso no wafa duro no and this medical personnel how are we taking in no accordingly equity said no beto no it's quite different from obia meme maame a wote achimtwa piase a wakose no make hospital wakotia na ama no sa antibiotics se wonkonom na wonom ba ko mienu na fe ne ho say to no pam akoye ne ya afo pe wajadu na gu honom meka me kire se wofa antibiotics e wo sa kwan ne so na se ohun ya wodi na wujagu ho na fe emo ne sign trigger na wo san konum biemu a antibiotics no e boost one immune system so before antibiotics for any disease na wantimi antoa so amfa ne se ne doctor ne ka sefa no na wafa ba ko mienu afede watimi ko pai fanti dokono into wo pai on fanti dokono na after 6 months emo ne strike back na wo san ko fa antibiotics na say do na wo fa no would the boost to one immune system they will knock you out enti enu na ye hwe se education as a sound crofo platform ya yenya sesi I don't know how our people will save this information and they will be sending across all the borders na enkrofo ntiantia say sa H. pylori bacteria no they are worrying people they won't kill you but one way ya one kasa obe committee suicide I'm telling you
you can't two yarea bacteria the by H. pylori the other one no and so
very good
typhoid and okay
the H. pylori bacteria is one of the most stubborn bacteria but when we talk about the typhoid bacteria that is the Salmonella typhi it's one of the deadly bacteria okay. Let me tell you another history me history I love history because sana matie that was 1900 and America New York ye can we see America ye can city New York City ana onua bi a yɛfrɛ no Mary Malone yɛntie ne yie paa na wɔyɛ caterer wɔyɛ aduane me nkurɔfoɔ bi di enti edu baabi no na enipa like yare ekoso New York City we yare enti omo hwɛ no na asɛ a particular place bi enti omo yɛ research no mo hu sɛ enipa yare nyina ekɔ this restaurant kodidi enti omo kɔ restaurant hɔ ana omo kɔ hu sɛnea restaurant hɔ te na maame na wɔyɛ aduane no omo kye no enti anaso omo invite no into hospital ana omo yɛ laboratory thorough way man no ana omo hu sɛ saa maame no yɛ ka sɛ typhoid pa wɔyɛ menka ne sɛ symptomatic typhoid carrier. You can say symptomatic typhoid carrier. Where you will be a typhoid, the more semolina typhoid, no, and when you need say chum. Now, so almost and nothing I ma yes are symptomatic, no. Well, no, typhoid, the one, only enough for them for. Oh, my catcher and some may a patch, oh, you know better, ya know him to so and ya know, dear, I assume you a pump for your sea cake, a pia bontiania could be about Betanasi, and was you, Sana mentioned no be antiasi. Enti wono no aduane na wo ye no yamfa me pese ma boduane bidin to ha course anyway enkrofo kodi dipe na omu nya wo ha wo mutimi nya enipa from 50 to 122 emu 3 ewuye ehɔ no mani bre enti omo ka kire maame ne se maame ye mpese oba aduane biem enti se ye begya wa firi ha no ye omo ne sensan se onwa aduane a wo no no wo fie a obi bedi bi kura onwa obedi dipe na obi na anwa ya gye aduane no afiri ne nsam ɔse wate ase maame ya yɛfrɛ no Mary Malone no ofiri hɔ no no ana ɔkɔ tena different state ana ɔkyanyi ne DC yɛfrɛ no Mrs Brown ana ɔsanhyɛ ahyɛ so wɔ no aduane ana yare ne san start biem nti ɔmo san trace ya na ɔmo san kɔkye na ɔmo sɛ maame in fact wo ya kɔso problem to the whole state nti ɔmo de ne kɔto St Francis Hospital ema ɔmo gyina no so quarantine na mani wi enti saa we na America no started 1900 1907 ana omo che no ebra omo che maame we ewie no omo gya no no 1910 ana osan kwotena ba bi se osan kwye aduane eto aso maame me ebewu 1938 ana maame ni wuye owu no saa 1910 no ana America for ehase warranty certificate to omo ye aduane nyina se ne be ya ombetimi a check wo mu yie. This is how typhoid started in the global kind of stage. And ye ka America dey na ka say global ho asem na ye ka. Enti saa de we no ana eto aso koye na mamenka typhoid ho asem. Saa typhoid bacteria no in the typhoid no a Greek word. The meaning and I say the word near typhus. Typhus no meaning smoke and I say clouds. Ye ka say smoke and I say clouds wa. E wisie baby e ho ye kumo hu ade yi. Say typhoid ye will be a sister. That person becomes obia or she wisiem obia or she munukum or hunya mayi waya basa one ne kasa what asemna kan but onim nia woka wo kwa adwuma typhoid e ka obi hu na so hospital ubisa ne dia ne wuretimi fi ubisa ne se wadidi obetimi aka typhoid timi ye bibia typhoid etimi eye wo se ya bawudua ya to aduro typhoid timi ye wo se jamamate na wotena ne ka mu na ensesa no ogime boroso no no na ekum typhoid betimi aye wo se ana wo manager na eda no obechia wo nsam no efiri ho no na wode aduro bi aye wo typhoid betimi aye wo se ana abrantie a woni ne koda ye eye HIV no wode asa typhoid betimi aye obibia typhoid betimi abawodam typhoid dam na bebo no nkire se ye behu se bodamfo but obi a wo behu no betimi ehu se wa brabo na wo bo sesi ye no enema nkoyie eno ye fa ne typhoid dam typhoid dam. And yeah, the American ye wo ukọ ye traditions mu a ye wo kunadam ana ye wo nyinsendam oba bitimi nyinsen ohun toilet da ho ana opeso otamudi ohun se eda atakwa meda na odwiwi na odi ye fa ni nyinsendam obi timi obi ni kuru timi wu a ohun so obi atwama obema atwama na odi mika ye kofi papa ti ase ankasa bere ohun so obi no ene ye fa ni kunadam se typhoid ye obi na afa efa ni timi na ohun ya wo ya eno ne typhoid dam. Okay. Na sa bacteria no womo enso omo receptors eye hense ne aka ubebu sei omo receptors no that is the omo wura ye funu nimu na obabi omo tena ye colons no omo tena wo colons no mu assista womo bobo colons no mu ntokuru omo bobo mu ntokuru na ye wontini bi wo ye intestines all the digestive tracts na ye frɛ wo capillaries sa capillaries no they carrying the nutritional way no to supply entire body. Na se samorina typhoid na no si capillary ba ko ho na se o twea wontini a ɛwɔ wadwim no wotimi te sɛ enti na ɛwɔ wadwim timi twetwɛn ɛwɔ bra bacteria no woni wadwim obi ka kyerɛ me sɛ ne typhoid no tie ni o wɔse ne typhoid no ɔno ɛwɔ n'adwim nti ɛbɔ ne dam ana me se me pa kyɛw munya ntoboaseɛ na me ne mo de ɛsɛ no ayere pa mate aseɛ sɛ menna mo so mo sɛ mo se mo nanti mo ma me so menna me pa kyɛw adenti na wɔse o typhoid na ɛwɔ wadwim nti ɛbɔ dam wɔse wɔno no ne ti baako nanim half no etimi hyehye no na ne ti fa ne dwa no na ɛfa yɛ hye na ɛfa nso ayɛ nu enti ɛba sa apɛ wo hu ne awɔ yɛ ne na wotimi hu no sɛ yɛ typhoid bacteria de a ɛne na ɛwɔ na dwunim enti na ɛbɔ ne dam ɛnam se da bi eniwa dwunim na ɛmmɔ wo dam no kwasɛm ne sɛ the rate as how typhoid is destroying vibrant soldiers in this country no sɛ typhoid ku obi a ne funu ankasa kora ho yɛ tan sɛ typhoid ku obi pɛ is straight away sɛ obi wa obehunu bia bɛka sɛ we de ɛyɛ duabɔ na so na nyɛ duabɔ
symptoms bɛn na obenya
symptoms a obi a wanya typhoid tumi nya ɛhyɛ aseɛ pɛ is the same signs of malaria wobɛtumi anya headache daytime ohun yɛ den te sɛ malaria na edu ebra sunset ewia no kɔtɔ ya apɛ na ɛde awɔ ɔba ewia na ekɔtɔ no na de awɔ ɔba awɔ no nso ɛba ne mu ano awɔ ne ba no na afei ehuhuro sandel and let me distinguish these two certain for the year obi a within onipa ne nimu no awɔ timi di nimu awɔ edi nimu na the surface of his body no na ɛno nso wɔhyew de no it one person ehuhuro de no nimu nso no na coldness ewo nimu ebi etimi ama wunya very joint weakness especially the knee wogina hɔ no mu a okɔpɛ na wo sa ekeka bom ɛne yɛ bra eduru very advanced stage no afa poor appetite loss of appetite untumi nidi and udidi so a digestive system no it becomes a problem it mean digest it afa wo bon sɛ wanum timi ya dry na wanim ayɛ nwono ɛno na ma wo no de no malaria no ntu ahwe ya wobanum saa fɔfɔ ɛde bɛn wobanum saa nanso no ɛyɛ typhoid na ɛyɛ na no kwasɛm ne sɛ na other sign baako no ɛyɛ sleeplessness sister wontumi na sɛ woyɛ sɛ woda obi si na pampam ha no ɛyɛ ne gyen ana me sɛ sɛ wodo sa to hɔ no mu a wohu sɛ hwirihwiri anaa wɔse daabi ana me sɛ na gyen na ɛyɛ ne sɛn wɔse wɔte sɛ biribi yɛ gyen wɔ na pampam enti obi ne hɔ no mu a no medical book a obetimi akyerɛ the signs and the symptoms of typhoid awie agye sɛ yɛkɔ to the patients na yebisa omo sɛ wo dan na ɛyɛ na obehu sɛ obi bɛka kyerɛ sɛ wɔno no deɛ na ɛyɛ ne sɛ nyinsen na typhoid no ɛyɛ wɔte sɛ nneɛma ne nam ne yam wo hu sɛ ne yɛfu mu ayi dudu te sɛ bra na wɔnyam ɛnso no wɔnyam
saa yarewa mienu yi a o kyerɛ sɛ ɛdi nya nansen ɛwɔ Ghana ha yi yɛtumi sa
very good that is the ultimate question yɛtumi sa na yesi due mu odue ewo ne yesi ni metre so me pese me sene caution kakra ema herbal doctors omo de betimi caution o kakra fi se omo ye minuanam mpanifo ne minuanam nkuma medical doctors de mintimi caution o sister se wo ye practitioner na o pese osa wo nana ana ode ahabanduro ba Ghana hanomo enu nti obi kura bekomo a odo no wote ahaban dware no watimi akom opesa akom ne tekop wona na ti dware no na akom na teko eye wo ampa ahaban ye odia nanso sa opesa wo sa typhoid a wo nduro no na wonni knowledge bia efa typhoid ho scientifically wo banya problem ne atia ne se eba typhoid bacteria that is Salmonella typhi specifically omo believe and they understand the law of flotation because the law of flotation say ekoba se bibi esi na omo swimi eba the surface of fluid they know it enunti obi a owo typhoid no se obi betimi atreat ma wo ho atowa it doesn't matter how powerful the person medicine is e say ujai oye obi edi na obi bebi sa na kubanwa nso e mentiga na fo ase o mesi jai oye obi edi nti oye obi a na obi sa na kubanwa na kyerɛ sɛ nipa no wonya ka sɛ gya meat biare na wase ebisa na sɛ wo hoe na wase aka kyerɛ ne sɛ ɛnsɛ sɛ wodidi anadwo na wabisa say na say odidi na so konante kakre chese Ghana for they always have a small window we are den obefam obeyi mitiaba so what typhoid that now person was patient for the sa bre no make say one onye patient ni make emfa na ho but what we doctor dey say utie say obi ba won chana so what typhoid meat so diary white sugar brown sugar green sugar yellow sugar rainbow colors mechanic rainbow color sugar no mani nya di because unya ka say unya sugar dey obi say na brown sugar nti na me say sugar bia unya di afa milk in any form say ya ponche milk achichide de kura ginom and no milk adintia o typhoid intia me o typhoid inti den o typhoid ana o pese o ho to nti enye obi o typhoid ho asa na meka obi o pese ne ho to no etu be jaye no afa dry foods ye den bayira ya toto eyampa ehye eye na mbom se wo typhoid nti yesi de aduane a ehye na wakoto bayira ya toto dry na wudi waka se wanya constipation na wo send this dry ways ano emwa se wo be di bibi sa pe ese se wo ye dandelion salad mo de paya eka ho empo twitwa carrot ka ho na fa di bayira ya toto no okay bayira ya toto nche se kofi brokuma ntina kofi no waye brokuma sa fa paya ka ho wa broki fa paya ka no ho afa obi a o twiti typhoid a se nipa no wanye na dwen se obeteki orange juices say nipa no obe suffer from road ne ho beto no ba obebre
Doc, yamre na so nti I just say sign beto aso next week.
Momre na so sesi a.
I just say beto aso next week.
Hey, na sa na momre ne tie because me nu ba bia o.
Yeah, I just ibra next week, Doc. Next week. Yeah, beto aso nti e be no part 1 and part 2.
All right.
But yeah, sorry so no Doc, e bia obi etie we nyan wie dia wo kan nti no on or yare. Fa number no etu dwa ne bebi on be hu na not next week na ebe abeto general education so e wo.
All right, because afena ye be ko Bible mu kra aha Jesus a typhoid ni bi yare e wo wiase an wo din bia na Jesus aye iti ye bebe no so ne abehwa de say Jesus a typhoid ana e bia na obi e wo H pylori with typhoid and na say any of them me pa chew me clinic no Rainbow Scientific Herbal Clinic ye wo Ashoma Estate e wo Kwabenya e wo nkran ha but yes sayare no aburochirefo nyina obisan ya ebetimi e de adra sende me telephone number na eye 0242 31 2571 0242 31 2571 ena me wo TikTok odotoba media hono ana 24/7 me wo hono a me de nchia sonko ema great fans of Lumba Brothers nyame adom a echna ena ye legend yesie no me ye proud member and me ye discipline committee chairman e wo great fans of Lumba Brothers eti be de yakoma abusuafo ene ye members na nyakopon hira obi a
yeah that doctor odotoba say next week ye besan aba abeto asankomo yi eso na midin e de Fati Shaibu ali me ne principal akwa Obiba Eyim Brown and Joel Sanko Joseph